body. Look at this body. I with the body, man. I with the body. Yeah. I with the body, man. Yeah.
Where'd you meet her?
At the pub on the patio. At the pub on the patio.
Where'd you meet her?
At the pub on the patio. At the pub on the patio. One brunette, one blonde. I choose the word that made beer can chicken, and then we had sex, and then we had sex, and then we had sex. Made beer can chicken, and then we had sex. This girl, Tammy, was from New Zealand, banging on the fucking walls and the ceiling. She was so loud, like, be quiet, man. Banged her head against the fucking door jamb. She would tie me up for like a half hour. Every time she came, I swear, she sang opera. Bad enough, they fucked my mother. Baby, I'm sorry, but I'm a real good lover. Body, yeah? I with the body, man. I with the body, yeah. I with the body, man. I with the body, yeah. Look at this body, I with the body, man. I with the body, yeah. I with the body, man. I with the body. Run to the car, I pop a dick pill. Run to the car, I pop a dick pill. Run to the car, I pop a dick pill. Pop a dick pill, pop a dick pill. Oh, come on, man, she's so fucking hot. Oh, come on, man, she's so fucking hot. Oh, come on, man, she's so fucking hot. She's so fucking hot. She's so fucking hot. Look at her in a little fucking Lululemons. Look at her in a little fucking Lululemons. Look at her in a little fucking Lululemons. 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 And then when she gets there, she goes, oh, I didn't realize you were Stuttering John. Holy shit. You know, you're like this, the hottest man in the world. You get laid all the time. I with the body, yeah. I with the body, man. I with the body, yeah. I with the body, man. I with the body, yeah. Look at this body, I with the body, man. I with the body, yeah. I with the body, man. I with the body, yeah. I with the body, man. I with the body, yeah. I with the body, man. I with the body, yeah. Look at this body, I with the body, man. I with the body, yeah. I with the body, man. I with the body. Pumping hard, pumping hard, pumping hard, pumping hard, pumping hard. A real man. Pumping hard, pumping hard, pumping hard. Benching chrome, benching chrome. Get the juices flowing. Pumping hard, pumping hard, pumping hard, pumping hard, pump. Get the guns ready. Pumping hard, pumping hard, pumping hard. Benching chrome, benching chrome. I go hard. Pumping hard, pumping hard, pumping hard. Benching chrome, benching chrome, benching chrome. Pumping hard, pumping hard, pumping hard. Benching chrome, benching chrome, benching chrome. Pumping hard, pumping hard, pumping hard. Benching chrome, benching chrome. Get the juices flowing. Pumping hard, pumping hard, pumping hard. Benching chrome, benching chrome, benching chrome. Pumping hard, pumping hard, pumping hard. Benching chrome, benching chrome. Get the guns ready. Pumping hard, pumping hard, pumping hard. Benching chrome, benching chrome, benching chrome. Pumping hard, pumping hard, pumping hard. Benching chrome, benching chrome. I go hard. A real man get benching chrome. Just fucking Puerto Rican.
We're gonna do something. Just do it.
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 Don't talk about it. Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
We're gonna do something. Just do it.
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 Don't talk about it. Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Don't put it on me, Lady K. I'm just repeating how you said it. Don't put it on me, Lady K. You're the one with the frosted tips. Don't put it on me, Lady K. I'm just repeating how you said it. Don't put it on me, Lady K. Am I exaggerating here? You tell me. Don't shoot the messenger. That's exactly how you said it. That's exactly how you said it. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't believe it? Yeah. I'll just play it for you. Don't shoot the messenger. That's exactly how you said it. That's exactly how you said it. Don't shoot the messenger. That's exactly how you said it.
Here we go. We're gonna do something. Just do it.
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 Don't talk about it. Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
We're gonna do something. Just do it.
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 Don't talk about it. Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it. I don't care if you're gay, straight. I don't care if you're trans. I don't care if you're non-binary. I don't care if you're a man.
Just do it.
I don't care if you're non-white. I don't care if you're black. I don't care if you're Jewish, Catholic. I don't care if that's a fact.
Just do it.
I don't care if you're gay, straight. I don't care if you're trans. I don't care if you're non-binary. I don't care if you're a man.
Just do it.
I don't care if you're non-white. I don't care if you're black. I don't care if you're Jewish, Catholic. I don't care if that's a fact.
Just do it. We're gonna do something. Just do it.
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 Don't talk about it. Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
We're gonna do something. Just do it.
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 Don't talk about it. Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
You don't tell DJ Dabbles what to do.
Can you show me a picture? I told the world, Doug, fucking cowards. Doug, I told the world, Doug, fucking cowards. I was bullied as a child. I was bullied as a father. But in elementary school, that is an act of violence. They all hate fucking with my guests, fucking with my friends, fucking with my family. That is an act of violence. I told the world, Doug, fucking cowards. I told the world, fucking cowards. I done with WhatsApp, I done with kids name, I done with Facebook, I done with Instagram, I done with LinkedIn, I done with phone number having a Twitter war. I done with WhatsApp, I done with kids name, I done with Facebook, I done with Instagram, I done with LinkedIn, I done with phone number having a Twitter war. I told the world, fucking cowards. I told the world, fucking cowards. I'm old school. I don't believe in anonymity. Boom! School!
It's time for the Uncle Rico Show. It's time for the Uncle Rico Show. So chug a course, cause here we go. It's
Super Jack was really low today. Fucking hell. Boom! School!
Every time, right? Every time. I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing. Shout out to Seth.
Oh, crank up that volume.
Amazing intro. Amazing people here tuned in and turned out and tuned up. Coming up on 600 here at tip off. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit notify. We are live. Join us. Get a membership. Tier 1, Tier 2, $5, $10. Access to Discord, archives, 3 bonus shows a week. Come on, dog. Get in there, or at least turn on accept gifted memberships. Link is in the description of the show. Click on it. It'll take you to your settings. Turn them on. Support the friends that are in that description. All their links are there as well. Contributors, if you will, daddy. And welcome to the world famous Uncle Rico Show with, of course, Anthony Zenhauser and Mike Morse. The boys in the back, Frog, Discount Don. We are all here. Hi. What do you got? What? Yeah. Hello? I don't know. He's laughing and you're pointing. So I'm like, is something on my head? What happened?
I was thinking of something funny, and Mike's not doing anything funny.
Put that back up. That was nice. Look at us. I would like a little less forehead, but then again,
Well,
at
that's
least I got
less
hair.
than you have.
I know. At least I got hair to stop it. Zen looks completely the same. And
You look like 3 people about to protest a Trump rally.
we look like the house band at a restaurant that has some sort of steak eating contest. You know, like a
Pierogi night.
Yeah, like a 94-ounce steak eating thing or something. That's what we look like. Welcome, everybody. Thank you to Luigi for that. I wonder, you have the original? He sent the original of what those
It's
guys.
at a Holiday Inn on, put it back up,
Wait.
Locust Drive. Locust it's Highway 34.
No, the Ramada. Wish it was a Holiday Inn. We're playing at the Ramada Inn.
Oh, Ramada. All right, so Route 34 and South Locust. We'll find that.
I'd like to welcome all of you to the Inn Spot here at the Ramada Inn. Thank you for pulling off the Highway 34 and joining us tonight. Mr. Anthony Zenhauser on the upright bass.
Ba-doom, boom, 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 ba-doom, boom, boom.
Oh, that is in what? Nebraska.
Of course.
I had a feeling that Highway 34 and South Locust Street was very
Hot spice will make your temperatures rise with the flavoring of enchanting 40s, the wild 50s, the contemporary 60s and 70s, and modern country.
Wow.
Modern country.
Anyone bringing
man.
a pussy gets in for free.
Yeah.
Let's
Doesn't
go.
have to be on a woman, just bringing a pussy.
Right.
Hey,
That's
Frog,
why
you want to go with me?
Yeah.
I'm in.
That's why we worded it that way. All right. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
We got a couple of things for you. You know, that kelp farming over on Dabblers Anonymous has gone back and found more appearances of John on that show where he totally creeped out and grossed out that woman.
Yeah.
And he's done the hard work of trimming the fat, so we just get John's jokes on the show. And we have a couple of those to watch,
That's
some new
great.
ones. So shout out to Dabblers, shout out to Kelp Farming. We got an amazing package from one Mr. Frog. Is that right?
Boom.
Very nice.
That's right.
And a bunch of other little surprises. So welcome. Okay, look, there's Sennheiser. He probably he's what'd you eat? A whole corn stalk? Fuck yeah, Chippa.
That was the best.
That was an amazing memory. You guys are way off on Stuttering John's Vegas dates. It was 2002, and when the articles got blacked out, it was 2004 after John had left. Knuckle brains.
Oh.
All right. I don't even remember what articles we're talking about.
Sorry.
Yeah. KB made more than you, Shuli, last night. All right, cool, Nick. Thanks for
What,
the
in
$2.
his pants? First of all, I doubt that.
Yeah. Nick, you know we were never ever competing with Kevin, right? Like we've never argued that ever. I just do that because that's all he cares about.
Yeah.
So congrats to Kevin. Good
Send
job.
Nick the link. Get him in here. He just wants to hang
Yeah,
out
but
with us.
thank you for watching everything we do. I do appreciate that.
Forget sending Nick the link. Send him an extra large jacket so he looks like a normal adult.
For the record, KB made $5.91 today. Just saying.
All right. Good strong day. Super sticker, low rider with $10. Are you doing the math, Nick?
We're 581 away.
He's five. Wait, he made $5.91 today.
Yep.
I bet we can double that shit tonight. No fucking problem.
Let's go.
No problem.
Can somebody super chat 592 in one super chat? That would be great.
I think 500's the limit.
Oh, that's
Boo,
boo, you too.
Boo.
You know what? We're gonna go find other Rumble. We're coming back.
Fuck you.
You don't question the Duke and lie about it, dude. That song, man, it's just do it is like becoming my favorite of all. RDC Anthony's my favorite. Let's go. Thank you, RDC. Donna G. Oh, hey, Andy.
Oh, hey, Donna. Good
Hello,
to see
Donna.
you.
Good to see you.
Ooh, we're at 550. 51.
No more downtown song? Well, we likes to mix things up here, mix and match. Little of this, little of that. It's not going anywhere. You know that.
The request lines are open.
That's right. Give us a call. Rusty Staples of the Paper Room gifting a nickel. Thank you, Russ.
Hey,
Thank you,
yeah.
buddy. That's big deals.
That's what it's all about.
Loving it.
What's his gifted membership breakdown from last night, Nick in Fort Wayne? I'll wait. Shakey's Pizza House band. Wow, Shakey's Pizza. That's a good pull. That's a damn fine pull.
Yeah.
That's some hot stuff. I like that he said, fuck the ones of these guys. I like the original guys better.
Not
You're
too
right.
far off, really.
No. What's the title of the song Stuttering John's song Doo to Wop Downtown is based on? It aggravates the fuck out of my wife with my rendition of it. Oh,
Well, it's called Downtown.
Yeah, it is called Downtown.
It's his original song before Hanson or after Hanson did it.
Are you saying where is it on Spotify? That I don't know.
No, I think he's asking what song John is parodying, so to speak.
Oh.
And it's the Hanson.
Bop.
Bop.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
And also my song.
Yes, Mike's original song.
Yeah. Make the call, right?
Yeah, you make the call. Shuli, when will you be coming back to play Factory in Hollywood, California? If so, will you bring High Pitch? Is he doing okay? I don't know when I'm coming back to California. And I guess High Pitch is okay. I talked to him not too long ago.
I just saw him on YouTube. He just made a reel. He's doing fine.
Yeah. Yeah, his voice was lower than usual.
It's up. It's up again.
It's up again?
Yeah, he's fine.
All right, then I'll call him back. It bummed me out to hear him with the low pitch voice.
It's like the stock market. How's his voice?
It's up.
Yeah.
It's up. Let me get my accountant on the phone. His voice is up, you idiot. Get on it.
All right, it's Casey. Nice.
Nice. Hi. Yeah, last time I talked to him, he's like, What's going on? You know, he's like, oh. No, it wasn't even like that. It was like, hey, what's going on? And it wasn't like deep voice. It was just normal voice. And I'm like, why am I talking to a normal voice guy? I don't do that.
Can we have normal voiced Eric tour with us?
Yeah, nobody's buying a ticket to see normal voiced Eric. I'm sorry.
Nobody's paying for normal voice Eric. They want the high voice Eric.
I'm doing my part. Thank you, Killer. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for $10.
Buddy. Damn, that's good.
Shitwaya, did you buy the weigh scale? You fucking big bag.
I heard you talking. What did you say? You said bye, 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 bye. You said bye, 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 the way. Oh,
All right.
Thank you.
I promise you tomorrow we will have new
BTWs.
Yes, thank you.
But Rob Saul's bus stop 592. Yes, we
Yes.
did it. Choke on it, Nick. Choke on it. Son
Did
of a
I
bitch.
do this right?
John Kaludi.
By the
gifted one.
stench of me.
Lootster. Here's to the F. Kevin Brennan Fund. Thank you very much,
you.
Karl. Appreciate that. Gift and one, JDT.
Thank
The
you.
one,
Thank
the
you.
only. He's been around for a minute. So is this fucking guy. The OGs of OGs reporting for duty, sir. I just got my new laptop. You're done, SJ. P.S. I'm going to send Joe a video of my killer Brennan impression.
Nice.
Thank you.
Nice.
And throw your laugh in there for us, too, so we can have it as a drop.
That is well. Listen, that's a great idea. Can we have a contest, a Kevin Brennan impressionist contest?
Ooh, I like that. Yeah, film yourself doing an impression. Send it to the Uncle Rico Show pod at gmail.com, and we'll send you something.
Yeah.
What do you
Quick
think of
note: a package, another package went out for Woody today. I just wanted to let him know.
Ooh.
Oh, good. Is that the special package?
Yes. And
All right, good. What?
before I forget, Jeff Moss
Yes.
sent us some really dope artwork that he wants us to give out to the winner of this month's Griftathon. But
I
since
love
we can't give out prizes, so we can't do it. But
No,
we'll
but if
find
we
something
could-
to do with them. Yeah.
If we could just know how many are there.
Let me look.
All right. Well, just know that number of people would have received this
Yeah.
if we were allowed to do it,
It's
but we're
sad.
not. So
Yeah.
you will never get it. Get it?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Do we have to throw money at you three like you're pole dancers in Vegas? Okay, then. You really don't, but it's appreciated. Thank you. And please, on the hip, three. Fucking ponder. The doo-doo-wop song sounds like a Lou Reed song. Yeah, I hate Lou Reed too, so you might be right.
Oof.
I had to read Nick and Fort Wayne's super chat, and it really cringed me out. But luckily, I have TSN to make this hour better. Thank you. He's the protagonist. You're too kind. Today's my birthday, and I wouldn't spend it any other way. Thank you for the laughs. Yo, Kevin Andrews with
May
a
I?
birthday.
May I?
Hey.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, the good Kevin. Happy birthday to you.
Okay, guys.
May I? May I?
Sure.
Hello. So this is not my final TikTok video, but I want to
Damn it, I
sing
thought
happy
you were
birthday
serious.
to everyone one last time.
Ah,
I am.
I want to sing happy birthday to the ones that I was never able to sing happy birthday for.
Kevin Andrews.
So this is for you guys. Happy birthday to you.
You're guaranteed to have the saddest birthday ever after this.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday, everybody. Happy birthday to you. Now let's go write a sad poem in our journals. Damn, I don't want this app to go. Okay, that is all.
That is all.
Knock you. Bye.
It's like an android shutting down.
amazing. Oh, hey.
Oh, Zan.
Hey,
Hey.
that was fucking sad. And I was killed by the Nazis for being a Jew. Jesus Christ, that was horrible.
It really bummed you out, huh? Wow.
Hey, stop that right now. Are you down in the dumps? Are you down in the dumpster? You're feeling sad? Don't feel sad.
Yeah.
We are all down in the dumpster at times. Sometimes more than others.
Why are you trying to get back? You
I am in the dumpster
better
all the
looking
time.
Shuli.
I know.
Sometimes
only helping.
I dump too much.
Because it's hard not
And
to
you see
help
me in
with
the
his
bathroom.
face.
Hey, you're
squeezing
you're
the
ruining the
life out of my
show with this stuff.
Yeah, look at how hot Shuli is.
Yeah.
Don't stand.
Yeah. Thanks.
You know how many of these I made?
Hey guys,
Yeah.
I am having the best day.
All right.
Yeah, they're
I
terrible.
mean, I have a smile on my face. Obviously,
Terrible.
Listen, he's got
But-
muscles. He's happy, and he's got Christ on his chest.
Yeah.
That's the optimum Shuli.
Yeah. That's the T1000 right there. And you'll never beat my
And
guy.
I erase your memory on the count of 3 so that you get to move on
Look at this
and you get to forget what they did to you because they do not deserve any more of your time. You're going to forget what they did to you and you're going to feel so much better. And I'm going to help you on the count of 3. Okay, are you ready? 1, 2, 3. I have your memory here.
Give it back.
I'm going to swallow it for you.
no.
Well,
Oh,
it's gone.
no. That was my
1,
cum.
2, 3. Check my technique. Ooh, bad bitch. Bisou, come from my technique. That's a bitch. Definitely. No.
What's going on, man?
Joe's a gaylord.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
Hey, by the really close,
No.
really close. For Dabble House,
I
just a
am going
little
to
ad-
strangle each of you in your sleep.
Probably.
We have a special outfit for
Oh, that's
Frog
right.
to wear at Dabble House.
You got
so
the wrong size.
no. Actually, I conferred with my girl, and she knows fashion, and she
Right.
said no, it'll fit. Yeah,
Yeah,
we can
and-
cinch it around the waist if it's a little big.
If it's the
Wish
wrong,
you would-
what are you saying?
Wish
It's
you would
too
fashion
small,
a noose and hang you.
No, it's too big, I think.
too big. Well, you can still wear it then. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. You mean you need a smaller, tighter size?
We got like a large or something, right, Mike?
Yeah. Hey, girls.
you're
large.
medium?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If you're a
I
girl's
think he has
medium, it means you're in 8th grade.
I think he has to produce the 8 p.m. Rico show Saturday night in that outfit for sure.
That's not a bad idea.
You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
his work uniform when
Yep.
we're at the house.
Yep.
I like how Joe thinks what we're doing is rock and roll, but this is this is dumb. Like all this stuff
Yeah.
is dumb. You gotta, you're goofy. It's funny. Like
Yeah.
dress like a woman. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah,
people are paying
exactly. We're
for.
idiots, and idiots haze people,
Mhm.
and
Yeah, it
until
wouldn't be
they
the first time.
right, exactly.
Yeah.
Kevin, happy birthday,
Yeah,
my brother. Thank you
we
for
just
the
thanked
10
him,
months.
Yes.
Yeah. Where were you, Tony?
Tony Dow.
Now and everything's BTW to me. I'm just stopped reading. Tony, wait, is this still a thing? Sure. Yeah, it's always a thing. Oh shit.
Nick from Fort Wayne is my new puppet.
It's a lie spider, Nick.
I'm
Watch out.
knitting him a new coat.
Or am I? Here to stick it to KB. Hi, Don.
Oh, hey, beef drippings.
Okay, Frog, we get it with these TikToks. Just but Stacy, a strap on, pop your ass up like a cat in heat and look back deep and longingly into her eyes and whisper, pop the balloon and win a prize and keep your dead systems to yourself, fruit. Thank you. All right, moving on. Doing my part to reach the goal. FKB, FSJ, FBL, FRS, FB, BTW.
Dreamland, PayPal, Venmo.
I know that our F list is like his pay list. Gift in 5. Big
You hear
fan.
that, Hackverse?
Big
Did you hear
fan.
that, Shuli's Anonymous?
I think SJ is.
that was close.
That was good.
Yeah.
I asked my personal trainer, Casey. Who's this, Casey? Why?
Yeah.
Or what? Or whey protein?
Just read the fucking super chat. The man paid $5. Dixon Cider, who is a respected member of the community, paid for this. Read the goddamn super chat.
Yeah, I was done with it until you interrupted me.
We're gonna finish it.
Did you read where it said, by the way?
"Oh, you fucking dickbag."
By the way, you probably think this song is about you. By the way,
Ooh.
Fucking piece of shit.
TSN for life. Hey, fuck you guys. You guys are what is it? Dabblecon.live. Oh,
You're all
screwed up now.
frazzled, Shuli.
Dabblecon.live is
There have been a couple people that have reached out and are disappointed about not being able to come to, you know, somewhere and be part of it.
Really?
Okay. I'm sorry.
I'm
but,
sorry to hear that.
You know, we're gonna put something together where everybody can go to it. This is just
Yeah.
a different thing, you know.
I took a shot.
Oh. A little something for the Clumpy Brennan Foundation. Love you guys. Skull, Hellraiser. Thank you. That was a weird revelation.
Yeah.
Did you know? I fell asleep early last night. I still have some Kahlua left, so put this against KB's 590. Thank you, Major Dude.
We must be close.
I know. We're like $60 away. I loathe Mike sometimes. F Morse first. Now we're really gonna hit
Now
it.
we're feeling it. No, that's good.
Jeff, I sent
Yeah.
stuff for the film festival winners or the Griftathon, whichever you guys prefer. Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you.
Love you, pal. Brilliant artist. Where can people follow him? Frog? What's his handle?
I think it's just Jeff Moss on Instagram.
Okay. Let us know if it's different, Jeff. It's going to be my birthday once a month now. Fuck you. When will you have the newest Dabbleverse celeb Donkey Lips on TSN? Many of us premium members would like to see some new faces on it. Who is Donkey Lips?
Must be someone new Karl's covering.
Donkey Lips is he was a child actor. He used to be on Salute Your Shorts. He was the big fat guy who played Donkey Lips, and Melting covers him a lot. He's kind of a low cat.
Oh, okay.
So,
is that the guy who does the
talks like ish.
Bubble Guts?
Yes, Bubble Guts.
Bubble Guts. Okay. Yeah, I think that's like Melton's.
Give me a month and I'll look like him. So
yeah,
it's no problem.
Speaking of characters, when we can have Lenny back on?
I texted him yesterday, so by tonight or tomorrow, tonight or tomorrow, I will hear back from him.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. We love you guys. FSJ, FKB, FMM, Zen Butterfield. What do you think of the Commodore 64 emulator for sale online?
I'll ask him.
All right.
Gotta go back and find him, man.
Shuli Cholo. What's up, fool? What's up? Where are you going later this evening? I kind of like Frog now. Just kidding. Fuck you, Frog. Yes.
Antonio A.
Never change, Antonio A. Never.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up, Zen Butterfield?
Not much. I was having a three-way with a couple of Mongoloids. What's going on?
Somebody asked about the Commodore 64.
What happened? Somebody said I wanted to fucking have. Well, what's the question?
About the Commodore 64 emulator?
Yeah, what about it?
I don't know. What are your thoughts on it? I guess they wanted to know.
It's pretty cool.
All right, get back to those Mongoloids.
Where were you in the middle of the Mongoloids? Were you on the end or in the middle?
Yeah. How does that work?
Yeah.
Oh, you make a Mongoloid sandwich. You just crawl right in the middle. You get a bottle of baby oil and you slide right through. It's good to be the king, baby.
All right. Have fun. John is a demon that jumps from host to host. Soon KB will be screaming hypocrisy police and doing the squeegee bit for 10 hecklers in the backyard.
It's like you ever saw the movie Fallen by Denzel with Denzel
Yes.
Washington?
Yes.
Where they just the demon touches the person and it jumps into it.
You want to see this real quick? This is from Dabblers from Kelp Farming. This is appearance. I don't know which, like in number order. I don't know when this was, if it was before the last one or after, but who gives a shit? Let's watch this.
Look at him.
It's always the screenshot's always horrible.
Yeah.
Like the still shot.
He looks like he's shocked that somebody wants him on TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, always.
John, and
thank you.
First off, let's talk about what we just heard, which was Omarosa.
She is an opportunist who thrives on proximity to power, and in this case, proximity to white power. And she's not the only person to do that, but it's like a part of lateral oppression.
She's saying the black chicks into white power. That's
the
cool.
best people at oppressing are people within your own group.
Where does she go from here?
Hopefully away. I mean, I compare her and Trump. It's like hard to choose who you hate more. It's like between the Grinch and the abominable snowman.
Smooth.
Wow. Yeah, adults can totally relate to that. Sophie's Choice.
You know what I mean? She's so unlikable. Who's your favorite author? Me.
Wait. Stop for a second. I'm no apologist for Trump, but this guy hung out with Trump.
Right.
A lot.
Praised him.
Yeah. Praised him. So listen, I did not hang out with Trump a lot, but I saw what he was. That's why I have my opinions.
Well, and also you've never flip-flopped on that. You kind of always felt that way about Trump before he got into politics. You were not a fan. So it's what it is what it is.
Right. So so all of that, and then him, but now he's there, and now I got to do this.
Right. Right.
Come on, you must almost jump to a spit take or what, Alex?
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Wow. That was he dropped down an inch.
Almost jump to a spit take or what, Alex?
He sounds like a train pulling into the station.
That last yeah, that last few
when it stops.
interesting person. This is what Omarosa does. Omarosa is friends with someone. They have a falling out. She reinvents herself, and she's certainly doing that here.
It was the Admirable Snowman.
There's another one. Hold on. I want to get the other one.
Yeah, at least he was dressed up nice.
Let's see.
Put on a shirt. He had a sports coat on. Looks like that makeup actually touched him.
Look at this.
Yeah. All right.
Wow.
John
Okay.
Melendez
Good. Got a nice
is here. You
tan.
know him from his role as Tonight Show announcer, Howard Stern contributor.
The shirt.
Ow. Oh. Wow. Wow.
Contributor can mean a lot of things. It can mean a writer, it can mean producer, it can mean a potato
Yeah, you know what
washer.
else could mean writer and producer? Writer and producer.
Yeah.
Do you think he okayed contributor? He must
Had no
have, right?
clue. Had
Oh,
no
wow.
clue.
They must.
I gotta see. Were they showing his face when he said it? I gotta see this again.
John Melendez is here. You know him from his role as Tonight Show announcer, Howard Stern contributor. Speaking of Howard, he has a new show streaming on TVRemix.com, where he shares stories about Stern with Jackie Martling and Billy West.
I know.
I'm already busting the political.
You're too charming to be conservative.
Oh man, I hear that a lot.
All right,
Your mom told me that.
Let's talk about.
Damn.
Wow.
Wow.
Are you fucking my ex-wife?
Wow. I gotta see that again.
Yeah.
Where he shares stories about Stern with Jackie Martling and Billy West.
I know.
I'm already busting the political.
You're too charming to be conservative.
Oh man, I hear that a lot.
All right,
Your mom told me that.
Let's talk about. Oh Jesus!
Oh, she's with a black guy now. Maybe is this the guy?
It was, hey, you gotta start somewhere.
Why can we trust him with this report? That's like that's like entrusting Charlie Sheen with your coke. Do you know what I mean? That's like entrusting Felicity Huffman to grade her kid's report card. I mean, how do we trust this guy?
Why would the mom be grading the kid's report card?
You can't trust her with it. She
Right.
wouldn't.
Yeah, you can't.
Right. And wouldn't it be better for John's sake? That's like leaving Charlie Sheen in charge of your kids. But John's like, that's like leaving Charlie Sheen in charge of your cocaine. Hey, I need you to keep an eye on this cocaine, which happens a lot in the coke world.
Wow. You know, he's Trump's guy.
But do you trust Bob Mueller? Because now we're seeing
Well,
Mueller's
we
actually
haven't seen
right.
the unredacted report yet.
It is the role of.
You think Chocolate Bar is being? You think he's being neutral here?
No, I don't.
We need to move on. The American
Grabs.
I agree.
All right, stop. What? We have not seen that jacket ever.
No. Who'd he borrow it from? Is what you're asking?
Yeah. That's
It does not fit.
No.
Yeah, so if you got it from wardrobe, they were like, you gotta wear a fucking jacket.
Oh, God. You might be right.
He's wearing a polo shirt.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe they gave him both. Maybe they gave him the whole outfit. He showed up
came
looking
into
like
the studio. Yeah.
No, I was to say, he shows up looking like that golfer John Daly. You ever see him lately?
Yeah,
He's like,
like Santa
I'm
Claus.
like, get this homeless guy off the. Oh, that's John Daly. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he walked into that studio and there was like, "Did you get mugged?" When you walked.
Yeah, Mr. Melendez, this is the last time, but we're never going to give you pants again. Okay?
Yeah,
Come in wearing pants.
I've never seen anything that he owns this clean.
Yeah,
ever.
That's not his.
No way.
Job creator and all that. He's just taking the trends that Obama had set up before him. That is not.
No,
that
people
is
say
not.
that's not
BS.
true. It's a fallacy.
That is not a fallacy.
It would be
I'll show
different.
you documentation.
It would be different.
Are
See,
you
I'm
kidding
not
me?
going to get caught up in that, but it would be
Oh,
much
you wanna
better
get caught up in the facts.
if there was no
That's
law
like
change, if there
Let
was
him
no
talk.
devaluation of the economy, if there was no.
God, he just cursed, and then he's like, "See, isn't that funny, guys?"
Right.
He said, "What are you gonna do? Listen to me or this nit?"
change, if there was no deregulation of the economy, if there was no deregulation of the economy, maybe that would be true.
Rhetoric.
But anyway,
This is BS.
But moving on, spot on analysis, the folks that people.
Right away, he throws Trump under the bus. I use the president's rhetoric.
Well, but
look, you're on a TV show. It doesn't matter what Trump does. Be professional. Respect the fact that they have FCC regulations, and you're on a fucking news show. On top of that, it's not like you're on a comedy show.
Right. And here's the thing: if you're on a news show and you're trying to make your case, don't say I'll show you things. Have the information, have the statistics in your head, and say this is this, this is that.
People will change it though.
Well, thanks for saying it a second time.
D minus.
I personally think he's doing a great job. Now he wants to turn old hotels into homeless shelters, which is great. They'll have a new slogan. I will leave the lights on for you, and you never have to worry about them stealing any soap. But you thought the Red Roof Inn smelled bad before, but no,
it's so forced from him. Like it's just you can't make it sound a little casual.
Yeah. Well, obviously somebody wrote those for him.
Of course.
Yes.
He's never writing stuff like that.
Right. But where the art comes in is to make it sound like that just happened.
Right.
Yeah.
He sees California as a bulwark against Trump.
The citizens of the state of
no,
California.
Trump is focused on California, and he is just combating Trump. That's again.
Okay.
Again,
We're going to have to stop at some point. So we want to say thank
Yeah, we can't have you debate anymore. We don't want someone saying cunt on the air. Sorry, John.
Thank you every week right here on The Issue Is.
Here comes Peter Cottontail walking by the bunny chair.
Walking by. Not the words. What an asshole.
Yeah.
Some things never change.
Come on, keep the lights on. I'm still singing that song. What are you doing?
It's got to get the first word, the last word. You just can't. That puppet moves. Stop with that shit, bro. Thank you, Bob. Thank you for the 20 months. I'm making a sock account just to get you fuckers. All right. Game on, bitch.
All righty.
Chris Hall, just because I can. Boom.
Mwah.
Thank you, Chris. BS show made me a TSN lifer. So happy that Broster. F the Dems, FKB, F Mike, FSJ, 593 power, Skull.
Thank you, boy. If you're doing that well in the economy, send more than $2.
Did you guys see Opie trashing KB? What did he mean when he told everyone to stand by? The way he said it, it made me think Opie is into Dabbleverse stuff now. I don't know. He stand by. Oh, fuck off. Stand by. Shit. Even Frog didn't catch it. I said it, stupid.
By the way, you probably.
What?
Didn't we just hear that one?
I feel cheated. Motherfucker, Frog.
Why do you feel cheated?
Yeah, the audience feels cheated.
Yeah.
No, I feel cheated. I put work into those. And he only
didn't even sing that one.
No, but I made her do it. She doesn't want to do it.
He kept yelling at her.
Yeah.
Again.
I heard you say by the way.
Holding her head under
Say
the
by
water.
the way, one more
Making her do it a couple more tomorrow.
Feel like Frog is cheating on me with that birthday song. Thought that was exclusively for me. Frog, you are a hoo-ah. Yeah, big slut. What do we got? House of Rebellion. John looks like a small child with Benjamin Button disease in this video. Who's your favorite stutterer? Me. Him dressed well is like looking at the actor who's playing Stuttering John, right?
That's funny.
His father was buried in that jacket. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. Tony DeSanto, let's go.
Ooh,
come on.
suck
Dropping
my
a
dick.
dime. I'll suck your dick.
Oh, hey, beautiful man meat.
Thank you, Tone. The Looney Tunes critic. His link is in the description as well, so support him on his channel. How many times are we allowed to submit to the Dabble House Film Festival? Because I've already submitted 2 films and I'm working on my 3rd. You know what? Send them in. Hey. There's no, as of now, I'll talk to Karl about it, but as of now, I don't think there's a limit.
After the first entry, it costs $150 for every additional entry.
Did we mention that? It's in really small print. If you look on the website.
Just give us your Venmo and
we'll take care of it. Yeah, you don't want to bother with it. We got it.
Yeah, we got
yeah, for now, submit it. Submit it. Where can they submit it, Frog?
Dabblefilmfest@gmail.com.
Yes, 4 minutes max. And you can go with the theme we suggested, John's return to the Dabbleverse, or you can do your own thing. But 4 minutes max, winner walks out with 500 smackaroons.
I could use that.
Yeah. John will go on a podcast for that amount. That moron actually had a shot to be political commentator. Dude sure knows how to capitalize on opportunities. Am I right?
No, but anybody who listened to him or saw him would know he can't do that.
Well, here's the problem, right? Like I did some red eye back in the day, and I'm not a political guy at all. I don't know shit about politics, but didn't stop me from writing jokes because they tell you what the fuck the segments are going to be. They tell you what they're going to be discussing. So all I got to do is write jokes for it.
Yeah.
It's not that hard. But yeah, he's, right away, as soon as he got the segment, I guarantee you, the breakdown, he went to a friend and was like, here's what they're going to be talking about. Could you give me a couple things? And just used whatever he got. Didn't write anything himself. Weasel Tail started the day babysitting my granddaughter, played with Welcome Back Cotter figures, her choice, ending it with friends, family, love you guys. Love that. Welcome Back Cotter action figures. Love all you guys. All three of you are hilarious. I don't miss a show. The Lone Wolf 2-year mark has been hit. Thank you, Lone Wolf. Mike, do you have
a cock up your ass when you record these tunes? No, but ask your wife, because there is a cock and an ass involved.
Let's go.
It's not nice. No, he just asked he just asked a regular question.
I did. I just answered it. Yeah.
I don't think that's nice.
I didn't say there was a cock in his wife's ass. I just inferred.
It's Mike's time, if you know what I mean. It's a heavy flow.
No, listen.
When you Google the address for hot spices, there's a site called Boing Boing. About halfway down, it goes to reviews of the band from November 14th. Get the fuck out of here.
Unbelievable.
I need an investigation. If we get Hot Spice,
Florida, yeah.
Yeah, we get Hot Spice to play DabbleCon 3. Oh my God. Still here after surgery. Great to be here, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Double D, Delicate Derek. Derelict. Sorry, Derelict Derek. Well, after surgery, he's Delicate Derek now. So take it easy. Take it easy. All right. We ready to rock and roll?
Yeah, it's about time.
Special's almost out, ladies and gentlemen.
We got more videos of Frog.
No.
Maybe we can throw those
Say
in.
You're either an alpha bad boy like me.
Andy, what do you think
or
of
you're
this?
a good boy beta like me. Bad Boys Network. Follow
starting to like
them. We hate the rules. Good boy betas love following the rules like me. Please stand tight. Can you give me one rule from you? And bad boy alphas always have a discolored kitchen. Oh yeah. Come here, kitty.
How much cum is in that belly button? Oh my God. All of it.
Ornamented.
All of it.
Okay.
All the cum.
Real alien. So, are you a rare bad boy alpha like
And
me?
he made it.
Or are you just a common good boy beta like me? Everybody wants to be an alpha bad boy.
That's the best right there.
But only 1% of boys are bad boys. We're the rarest of all time. They say.
Unbelievable. I pictured Joe really looking like that, but with more back hair.
Yeah. I picture a shirt in the merch store of the AI Joe doing this. I don't know why.
I love how he's not actually hitting himself while he's doing that. He's like, no.
Jackie Tria, please make it stop. I'm out of fast forward. All right, let's get in this, man.
Yeah,
come on
people.
Package time. This is part 2 for his last show, right, Frog?
That is exactly what this is. More Ava and a little more Brian Karem as well.
Oh, good.
And a lot more stupid.
Thank you. Welcome, everybody. Hit like while you're here. We're over 1,000. Thank you for joining us. Hit like, hit subscribe if you're not. We're over 20,000 subscribers thanks to you guys. And get yourself a membership. Tier 1, Tier 2. We got all this great stuff going on here. Be a part of it. Discord, archives, all that shit. 3 bonus shows a week. Turn on accept gift and membership. It's time to go. Let's go.
You know, real quick, Shuli, if all 1,026 people in here sent a 99-cent super sticker, we would almost double Brennan's numbers from today.
Wow. For 99 cents. You got to do like a Sally Struthers type ad for 99 cents.
For 99 cents.
Yeah, right.
For 99 cents, you can be the podcaster like me.
Jesus Christ, I thought I was a Jew. Joe,
Yeah, exactly.
killing me. Hey, he's over here. Get him.
I know.
I'm the real Shuli around here.
I'm telling you.
You got the one shot. Take it.
Yep. Lose yourself in the moment. Derek, thanks for the talks. Please don't leave. Stuttering John, you are gold. And of course, CCPD 12. Hold on, Brian. I got to take care of the children.
The children? That's what he's calling cocaine now? Children? 20 seconds. Do we know what he's going to do?
I think somebody rang his doorbell.
Okay. 20 seconds.
Has
Over
to be
under.
over. 10 to get there, 10 to yell at him, 10 to get back.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
The
Oh,
children.
I'm going
I just
over.
got
Yeah. Zen, you're under?
I'm under because he said he's taking care of his children, so that won't take long.
That is true.
He'll end up ignoring it.
They just changed my mind.
He's gonna wait.
just
He's gonna stand up, kick him, and go back to his seat.
now. Yeah.
Okay. While he's gone, I'll be reading from the book of Isaiah. Adam Parkamo sent to me, "There are 2 options in this life, my son. Which will be yours before you are done?" And he said to thee, "I'll take the cookie, Grandpa," he said, "for I am too
do not
young
like
for
green
the
eggs and
bourbon and the
ham.
wine." That goes with that woman who's in your bed. Coming up next on America's Most Wanted, John Walsh will personally choke the living shit
that
out
was
of a
over?
convicted felon. But first, this important commercial message from Vagisil. When you itch, call Vagisil.
So Brian's doing his bits, his stand-up.
Well, he had
bits.
to. Listen, you can't blame him. Fucking John leaves a political show.
Yeah, that's when you pull your pants down and shit on camera. Teach that guy a lesson.
Yeah.
You need to leave.
They're all gone. Sorry, John. I was just filling time for you, brother.
It's just this.
That's unfair to Brian because he was just
You're right.
abandoned.
You're right. At least he tried something.
Yeah, he wasn't
You're
just
right.
sitting there like Clay or Rob would just. Yeah, I'm just waiting here for you, there, John.
100% correct. At least the guy
from the book of Isaiah.
At least the guy took the reins and tried something, man.
This idiot always likes to order stuff, but I'm not taking it because I can't stand the guy. CC
Until he's going to need something from the guy,
Oh, yeah,
and then
right.
he'll be all right with the guy.
Soon.
CPD 12, thanks for the 20.
That's
and let's see, Brian. I don't know if this is true or not, so maybe you could address this.
Ugh.
Let's see if there's any pictures on there. No.
That's what I was going to say. These guys must feel like when he goes, I don't know if this is true or not. He goes, I wonder which one of my family members are going to be in this avatar. This fucking idiot.
QWERTY 21, thanks for the $5. Brian, that's not true. 2024.
I've heard that said, but I haven't seen that. I'd love to see the indications I have is that it was the highest voter turnout was in the previous election. Yes, this was the second higher voter turnout, but I don't know about the number 64%. That may be true because my stats go back to like the first or second week. I haven't seen those, but that still is a proof of the point. You don't need 50% to win. You need 37% instead of 30, but 37% plus 1, that's in the same range. And I'm sorry if it just came out as, only 70-30. This is what I'm talking about.
dues
follow that?
payer.
No.
Yeah,
No.
I get it, Brian. Because if you drink 2 beers in 1 hour and then you drink another beer 2 hours later, it's the
Right.
same thing.
If a beer leaves Chicago at 7 o'clock, yeah, what do you want to add to that, Frog?
The beer leaves Chicago at 7 o'clock, and I leave the show 2 minutes into the show. How many beers am I picking up to sit back down?
Frog?
No, I was just making sure you guys followed it. I followed it. I
Yeah.
understood it completely.
Who cares? Who watches this and gives a fuck? People want to super chat him and call him a loser, and he's doing this political bullshit. It's so dumb.
Well, it's because he's a scared little baby. That's
Mm-hmm.
why he can just take their money this way and go, it's a political show. It's not a show about the Dabbleverse. People are still going to try, but there's very few people trying because they know he's not going to do it.
I disagree slightly. I agree with part of that, but he really thinks he can be a political analyst.
I don't think so. I really don't.
You don't. He thinks
Not anymore. I
he-
think he did at one point. I
No,
think
no.
he did. Yeah.
Why would he change his name to John Melendez? Why he thinks he can reinvent himself.
Allow me to bring in one Frogula. Frog, you have a theory about why he changed his name?
So you'll see later in the package how he talks about it being his last show. And just so to understand what he's doing, you have to think like John. And it's really hard. And if you do it right, it hurts. But you'll get to the idea that he changed the name. So when he says, this is my last show, and then comes back, he'll say, no, I meant that was the last John Melendez show.
He's
You
a
can't beat
child.
this.
He's a child. This is the way his brain works. I think
he's that clever. I don't think he's that clever to think of that.
But it's not clever, Mike. It's
right.
really not.
Right.
For him to think of that is beyond his
He
capability.
didn't think of it. Somebody else put that in his stupid head.
Perhaps.
And it's not a plan, it's an excuse. It's an alibi for a crime. It's like, it's not, you know what I mean? It's not a plan. It's like, when I come back, even though I've said I'm done and this world sucks and I feel so much better that I'm out of it, when I come back, I can say, my fingers were crossed. You didn't see them because they were behind my back. He's a child.
I can't disagree, but I think he has higher aspirations. I think he thinks he's funny. He thinks he's entertaining.
Yes.
He thinks he is a political pundit.
Mm.
And
I
he
think-
has.
I think there's a smaller part of him that believes that now than, let's say, before his return to the Dabbleverse.
Right.
He actually
People
knew
made him-
more stuff.
Yeah,
he actually
look-
knew more stuff. He was able to run the show better
Right.
and chime in with more stuff. Now he's just toast. It's nothing.
Right.
He tries to regurgitate other people's shit, and he can't even get that right.
Well, he regurgitates just fine, but it's just
Well,
not
right.
stuff.
Yeah.
A very loyal supporter of mine. Thank you very much, brother. James O'Sullivan. I don't know if this is a troll question. What is the best time of day to vote?
Yeah.
Actually, all right. So you get there obviously Tuesday when they have the elections. That's the best time to vote. But the best time of day to vote is, and let's parse it this way. First of all, if you're going to vote,
what a
This is what you do, guys.
question.
You vote in the morning because
Oh.
of colored people's time. You got to take that into account. That's usually around 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So I say get there to the polls at 9. That way it's all easy to vote. No one's yelling and throwing the polls down.
Yeah, it's just so ridiculous that he's like, good question. Let's break this down.
Yeah, so stupid. That's a good time
Person-
to vote. On
Right.
election day, probably.
Right.
Is the time to vote.
Right.
obviously. But you
Yeah.
have many options these days about mailing in your vote or voting early. If you're going to be busy on the day of election and you can't be stand in a line, then vote early. Vote early. Don't
There
vote
you go.
often. Just vote early. So if you're going to be that
See what he
day,
did?
morning, there's usually a line. It usually tapers down after lunch because people got to go back to work. And then from lunch to about 5 or 5:30 sometimes, local time, you've got a good window in there to go, and there won't be that many people before the surge of people coming to vote after work. You know, there's a surge then. So I honestly think they should make voting, election day a national holiday.
I do too.
Not work, and that we concentrate on protecting our democracy. We take, vacations for everything else on the planet, including a mythical rabbit who delivers chocolate eggs. So I think it's okay if we take a day off to actually, push forward
Can I
the
just point something
democracy a
out?
bit.
Yeah.
How stupid that analogy was.
Sure.
Easter is specifically on a Sunday.
Yeah, he's right about that.
True.
He's right about that. And what is Sukkot? What is that? Why is my kid not going to school on Sukkot? Thank you. The Jews there got that one.
Yeah, we heard you.
I'm not gonna.
Look at this fucking dummy.
Would you extend an olive branch to Stern? Yes, I would. If I saw Howard, I'd give him a hug. I will always be grateful to
I'm
Howard.
sure he'd love that.
Yeah.
Just give
Come
Howard
here,
Hughes.
you. Come here.
Yeah, give Howard Hughes a noogie.
And I'll always love Howard and Beth, and that's just a fact, Jack. So
Well, if I give him a hug, I'd employ my expertise and lift his wallet.
I knew it.
No, I don't think I have the strength to lift his wallet.
No, really?
Yeah. Yeah, that's
No,
garbage.
Oh, that was pretty good.
Oh, tough room. Oh, I was gonna
He heard Brian's shit joke and goes, "Let me get on that train. Let me help this one out."
So, Brian, now that we are in a fascist society,
I like how you say that so off the cuff. Brian, now that we're in a fascist society.
well, it's quite obvious. I don't think there's any hiding.
Coffee.
Because, I love
Brian's very ramped up on today's show.
Oh yeah, wonder what happened there.
the meme that says, I
I'm
don't
sorry, society's not great for these rich white guys. Oh, I apologize.
care about a
Shame.
man transitioning to a woman. I care about Americans transitioning into Nazis, because we are seeing
Whoa, he doesn't
Who'd he
care.
steal that from? Wait,
Yeah.
but who'd he steal that from? That is not his. He doesn't care about the trans.
Yeah, yeah. Headline number one.
Wow.
now, and I don't give a fuck what people say. Oh, Elon Musk didn't do the Sea Kyle. Yes, he did, and he knew what the fuck he was doing. I got a friend going, oh, he's got Asperger's. Oh, really? So if he doesn't know, if he's not in control of his actions, why the fuck is he in control of a department that is taking away funds for shit we need?
Oh God.
You're telling me this guy thinks he's a political pundit? That's what you're going to try and tell me?
Corrected again. God.
Fuck out of here. Yeah. That shit.
But here's the thing. Does he think that's him being compelling and making a point?
Look, probably. Mike, you were right about John's political pundit aspirations, but that ended when he dove into the Dabbleverse. Now Dabbleverse is all he wants to do because it's just too easy. Boom.
All right.
Boom. Agreed. Yeah,
I will see you back here, Johnny.
It's KB. We got the young and the old.
Yeah.
Tom, thank you for the super sticker. Here they come, walking down the street. Major Tom Roberts jumping in for $2.
Thank you.
Thank you, Toms, both Toms. Thank you, appreciate it. Dick's Insider, with $1. Thank you. The Looney Tunes critic with $2. Thank you. $3 for Stewie. Thank you, Stewie.
Oh, thank you, Stewie.
Byron Granger, super sticker. Thank you. Tony Brand Muffins with $3. Thank you, Tony. I have a filling. That's a cavity. Let's go. Senor Nesuno, thank you. Super sticker. Appreciate it. Takedown with $2. Thank you, Takedown. Single guys. Bella Donna, thank you very much for the buck. How lives? Thank you for the super sticker, $1. Beef Drippins, maybe you heard of him. He's kind of a big deal. Thank you for the $1. Chris, thank you, Chris, for the 99. Nels Bells, how you been? Nels? Good to see you. Thank you for the $1. Johnny Carbone, what are you gonna do? Huh? You're gonna give $2? That's what you're gonna do. Kelly Clarkson is beautiful. Thank you for the $1. All right, let's go. The rest of you, we're not asking for 100. Hello. We're not asking for 50. 99 cents. We want to beat Brennan $1 at a time. We don't really care. You can just hang out and hit like. Whatever. That's fine. J Dog with $1. Thank you, J Dog. Johnny.
Bucks, Bichon Friege.
Thank you, Johnny. KFT with $1.
Oh, damn it. I just lost my train of thought.
KFT's throwing out $1. You know it's serious business. Let's go.
He said Asperger's. I'm sorry. I thought that was appropriate. No.
I'm a cum pig.
He's wired to the gills.
Oh, yes.
It's like Karem's gotten dumber, right?
Well, yeah, something's going on.
Apparently, there's a lot of cocaine in a fascist society.
You need it.
Yeah.
Jerry, thanks for the $5. Brian, thanks for doing the show. The last couple of years, it's been interesting. And
well, thank you, Vegas Beer Sales, Jerry.
and Brian, on that note, I will. Yes, I will say I'm so happy to have been having these conversations. Obviously, we'll still be having a lot of conversations off the air because, as you know, I do call you periodically to scream and yell about the state of America. But let me end with.
Imagine how drunk John is when he calls poor Brian to vent. Oh, God. It's probably when they tell him to leave the bar because they're tired of him talking politics. And
oh, God. And just to be clear, this is his good finger.
Yes.
That's yeah.
It's
that's
changing.
His good pointer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good finger.
This, Brian. The one thing Donald Trump has succeeded at, it's making America love Canada more than they ever have before. Because
hammer it home.
We begin bombing in 5 minutes.
I'll tell you, my friend, I have a friend, a Canadian friend. He was in Vegas. And America.
Thought he was in Canada.
No. Follow along, Anthony.
Vegas, Ontario.
I got a Canadian friend, was in Vegas en route to St. Louis.
They saw that he was from Canada. They were buying him drinks and apologizing.
Wow.
That's what Donald Trump has done. Make us appreciate our allies like Canada and Mexico.
Yeah. This guy's unbelievable.
While all you Trumpaloons will sit there and try and demonize them. Dues payer!
Well, you know what? This is the world we built, folks. After the ashes of World War II, we built this. We built this, right?
That when the eyes start going.
I love the car sound, the motorcycle.
Sure. Yeah, whatever.
This is what he's going to miss the most about this show. Just being able to sit there and not do anything.
Yeah, he would be. It's crazy. He would be so much more successful if he just stayed in his own stupid lane.
Yeah. Or if he did this show in a parking garage, we could hear this in the background.
You have any money for the valet?
Brian, when this
Six Flags of the Waving Hand.
Brian, when this call log stops going, I'd love to get your thoughts on the press conference today.
The hypocrites, you know who you are, and God damn it, you voted. So those people, we know damn well who they are, and we know damn well they're not going to change, and there's nothing you can do about that. But there are huge numbers of people that we should be trying to reach. And by God, like I said, democracy, all of that is in a rearview mirror. Wake up, folks. Get involved.
Wake up.
Brian, thank you very much.
That's an appropriate rant. Did I do that? Okay.
Thank you.
That'd be great on the last show. He just like drops the bomb.
Very much, and best to Pam and the kids. And I will be talking to you, I'm sure, soon. The next dumb shit Trump does, I'll be calling you.
Yeah. Send me a link to this one. I'll help promote it.
Thanks, Bri. All right, brother.
All right. Happy trails, man.
Thanks, man. It's been a pleasure. All right. And now my last guest, who was also, I believe, my first guest on the show, of my last show.
Will he get her name right? Will he
Nope.
say Ava? Or is he
I don't
saying
even know who it
Ava?
is, and I'll say no.
It's Ava. It's Ava.
Oh, okay.
Ava.
No, then definitely no.
Right.
Yeah.
He always calls her Ava.
Yep.
Or Eva, I think he calls her. I don't remember which one.
He
It
calls
definitely
her
wasn't
Ava.
Ava.
Yeah, he calls her Ava.
Right, Ava. Right. All right, you're saying no.
No.
Zed?
I'm gonna say yes, he gets her
Oh,
name
you
right because
dope.
listen, he loves the trans community. He's a we call that an
Trans lover?
trans lover,
An ally.
an ally.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Alias,
was close.
alias.
I was close.
Yeah, an ally. An
So you're telling
alien?
me it's not trans lover? Okay, whatever. Tomato. I say he. The question is, does he remember Ava correcting him before he interviewed Karem? Is that memory still in his head?
Wow.
That's really where I'm at as far as, because she corrected him at the beginning. He did it again at the beginning.
He did it twice. Yeah.
Did twice. She corrected him, dropped an N-bomb, respect,
Right.
and now he's coming back. Will he remember what
No.
she told him?
No.
Hello, Ava Nagila. Hello. All right. No, you're saying yes. I'm saying no. All right. Boys, well, Don, you want to guess?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay. Let's go.
Ava Riza.
Wow.
That one's for you, Knight. Wherever you are.
Yes, you did it.
Ava Riza. I got
What's
the
up?
name correctly. I'm sorry for mispronouncing it before.
It's okay.
And I'm sorry that I was late. I was reading all the names on Twitter and of all the people that have done this show, you included, and I was thanking everyone. And that's
You included.
the miscommunication we had when you first emailed me, which, by the way, you emailed me on my
What did you say?
on my alt account that I never really go on. So when you got mad at me and threatened to go on WATP, I was like,
I did do that.
yeah, and I'm like, what?
It worked. You responded.
Well, only because I suddenly realized, wait a second, I had Ava on before. I didn't know that. I'm sure you know I get trolled by a billion people all the time. And I get people emailing me on that alt account all the time. So I don't know what's real and what's not real. So that I apologize for.
Don't you hate it when you're not sure what's real and what's not real?
The only reality is mine.
You know,
It's called psychosis,
right,
in the medical field.
And I like how, yeah, go
I
ahead.
painted myself into a deception corner. You understand? Like I created all this mess. I don't know how to get out of it.
And I like that he's such a wet brain from drinking that he can't remember who he's had on his show. But then he goes, listen, you know, I get trolled a lot. So sometimes I forget who's been on. What does being trolled have to do with someone who's been a guest on your show?
Right.
And I don't go on that email that much. So that I apologize as well.
Yeah, this is the best. Wait, where to go? Ava's trolling him right now. Exactly.
I'm
Brilliant.
impressed he didn't go on and say, I love that. I can't believe I have the lead singer of The Cure here. You are amazing.
I just thought. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll give you my real email address. That's the one that I predominantly use. So my apologies on that.
He said predominantly.
Predominantly.
It's my favorite era.
I don't post-dominantly use it. I predominantly use it.
That's the one that I predominantly use. So my apologies on that.
Well, you're not. So
This guy was a teacher.
you're never going to do the show again?
No, this is my last show. That's why I was
Why? Why don't you just
because I've had it with all the nonsense.
Woo! You know what's crazy about this? Here you have someone like Ava, who, from what I can remember, grew up in the South. I believe says that she's Muslim, family's Muslim, and she's trans. Right? Imagine the shit that Ava had to deal with.
Difficult upbringing.
Yeah, she's
Right.
the final boss of that shit.
Right. Right. And this guy's going to sit here and look at Ava and go, you know what? It's a little too toxic for me.
Yeah, I made 90 grand last year. But
Fucking
yeah.
pussy.
Well, wait,
Because
he does ask her about that in a little bit, what it was like coming out to her family. So give him a chance.
Because I've had it with all the nonsense, and I've had it with, like, I just had people showing up at my door. Oh, I meant to.
Didn't this guy just show up at Melton's place? Didn't he just show up at Kevin's place?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
Send you the anti-trans stuff that someone posted on my door. I'm not going to mention the name, Baby Fat. So anyway, it was.
And I'll send you my stand-up, which also has a lot of anti.
Right. And someone posted anti-trans, as opposed to me saying 10 minutes ago, I don't care about the trans. I care about America transitioning.
Listen, I knew you had a really hard upbringing in the South, being Muslim and trans, but somebody left a note on my door.
Somebody shined their lights through my window. Wow.
If you think you're a victim, you should hear my sad tale. Wow.
Anti-trans and I don't know. I'm sure you experience this on a daily basis, but I do as well.
Oh,
The anti-trans.
Boom, there it is. We're equally oppressed.
Yeah. Wow.
You're trans, I'm an asshole.
Right. I was anti-Trans Am for a lot of years until I rented one. God, has to make it about himself. Has to be a bigger victim. It's like, you know.
Yes.
Wow.
I just wrote a book about my victimhood called My Struggle. Apparently, there was one that was written in German, and I have to get the copyright for it.
I don't know. It sounded like a good title at the time. You know what? My bad. I should have done a little bit of research, I guess.
So
What's a comp? What the fuck's a comp?
If I come to you and say my cough, you know what that is right away? No.
So really, break this down where he's saying when he's doing his podcast, people are making fun of him. Because when he goes off in the real world, nobody knows who the fuck he is. They don't give a shit. You know.
Not to mention his podcast is about making fun of other people.
Yeah.
I think her face says it all.
Right. It's not like he's doing a fucking, podcast about different species of birds and people are making fun of him out of the blue.
Yeah.
He's doing a show going after people. So people go after him. And then he's like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Hey.
What are you doing over here?
But even that, when he gets off the air, he walks into the real world.
Yeah.
And he gets drunk at Stevie Tomatoes. He works out for 20 minutes at his gym. He goes and gets his wings and his Popeye's chicken.
Yeah.
She has to do this 24/7.
There is no clocking out.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
The stuff I get is just disturbing and pathetic and hateful and usually from anonymous people and people who post it on my door and run away like the child that they are.
Well, some of the people in your chat, I think even that Clay Dabbler, they're saying some vicious things about me. Like as soon as I got there,
Oh, I didn't.
It was horrible.
Yeah, I'm not
my fault.
reading the chat too much, Ava. So again, I can't really. I put it in members only mode to try and keep out the trolls.
Let's bring him in and let me.
So he
I'll
wasn't
argue with
looking
them
in the
if they
chat,
want.
so it's okay that Clay Dabbler was making anti-trans comments about Ava.
And meanwhile, Ava's like, well, then bring him on here. Let him say what he has to say to my face.
She's being brave.
Not only that, it's great radio. It's a great thing. It's a great
podcasting.
Yes, thank you. I know it's not radio.
Calling it now. Yeah.
It's radio. It's good radio. Not on my last show. I don't want to make this a show people would remember.
Yeah, but this theme is make love, not war. You know,
to try and keep out the trolls.
Let's bring him in and let me. I'll argue with them if they want.
Well, if I see one,
she just told you. She just told you who it was.
Your boy,
right? Hey, let's do it.
Well,
I'm sorry for putting.
But first, I want to address the topic at hand. First, what is your opinion? I just got done talking to Brian about this whole outrage of letting trans people in sports. What's your take on that, Ab?
Well, I feel
I don't really care. I mean, I do.
Muslim Americans, then it's okay. And I think it is weird because they like the laws that they've passed has made it so like I can't change my federal documents, and I'm wondering how that affects their lives because.
Well, I just think I just think it's so odd that look, we're all different.
Wow.
You know what?
Wow.
I never thought of it that way. First of all, how does this guy not have his own show?
No. Thank you, Mr. Carter.
Wow.
It's amazing.
Everybody on this planet is different. We are not the same.
Right.
So I never understand the hate towards any group of people, whether it be black, whether it be Jewish.
All right. How many more is he going to say? As soon as I heard whether it be, and I heard that, I go, he's going to go on a fucking rant now.
He would want to do a lot, but he's
right. He's going to run out.
Dead. Yeah, he'll run out. So Muslim, he'll say Muslim.
Over under 3.
3. He'll say Muslim and gay or LGBT.
What did he say? Black and Jewish so
he
far.
Said black
right?
and Jewish. I'll say under 3 because he'll get Muslim and the LGBTQ.
You're saying he's going to say 2 more max.
2 more.
Right. I'm with you on that bet.
I think he's going to. This is the last one he does, and he's going to look up and he's going to go.
Not a bad show. Yeah.
Yeah. Bonus points if he looks to the left of the ceiling for Zenhauser. All right. Let's go. Hit like, everybody. 1,100 strong in here. Thank you. We'll get to your 99-cent super stickers in a minute. There's quite a few. If you're tuning in, we are beating Kevin Brennan's goal. Boom. 99 cents at a time.
Right.
Let's go.
Didn't we say $99 stickers?
We did, but you know what? It's all good. Right. Whatever you can afford.
Whether it be gay, whether it be trans. Why the hate? I don't understand the hatred for, like, I'm Puerto Rican. We've gotten plenty of hate. We've got plenty.
And that was only one. He said gay and trans,
yes,
which are
that's
really,
right.
Yeah.
That's right. Frog, add that to the list of games, please.
Yep.
Thank you.
Plenty of times in high school, and I was called, although they didn't understand that was a different term for a different group of people. But I mean,
what group of people?
I think from what I assume now, I don't know. I assume.
All right, Frog. What word? You don't have to say it, but what word is he saying?
Spick and span.
That, and also, I don't want to say it, Mike.
No, No, you don't have to say it. But
when you get out of the shower, you want to dry off your back.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yes. Right.
You can't say that. That's a bad word.
No, you can, but we don't talk like that.
Oh, he does.
You don't talk like that. You see my special? Go check out my special, Letitia. Coming out in a couple of weeks.
Meanwhile, some of the worst things I've heard about Puerto Ricans have been from John.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a joke about it. He's
Right.
a dick. He's half Danish, half Puerto Rican.
He claims it as a disability along with stuttering.
I mean, that victimhood card he gets to whip out every time he has to feel like he's marginalized to make some to impress somebody, to like understand their plight.
Damp
fine. That's what we call Joe.
That's great. Yeah. So Ava wants him to break it down. So she's asking for the difference between the two, because he's the one who says they didn't realize they were using the wrong insult for the wrong person. So
she's smart.
Well, Ava's a great listens and goes, I'm going to follow it up.
Yeah.
Term for a different group of people. But I mean,
What group of people?
I think from what I assume now, I don't know, but I assume is Puerto Rican. And
I saw a video today of dog owners telling their dogs they're adopted, and they all had the same head turn as John just had. They all went like that. They went, what?
is Mexican, but I don't know.
Why? What does mean?
I don't know.
You know,
I have
you
no idea,
dumb-
but I do.
You lying bitch. Jesus Christ.
Everybody knows.
You know that
Everybody
in high school, people used to say that I lived in the basement of Taco Bell.
And remember, this is the guy who said he was very popular in high school.
Sure.
But they called him
Well.
the WB and the S. And then
Can I just say this? If there was a kid at my high school that lived in the basement of a Taco Bell, he'd be really popular.
yeah,
too.
fucking A, man.
Everybody would love that. Can you bring me some fucking Mexi melts tomorrow?
How much for a chalupa?
Oh my god!
Wait, so when his band won the talent show contest and won $10,000, like everyone thought he was a hero all of a sudden. I thought he was like this loser. Like this guy, everybody beat up. Well, now all of a sudden he's like, but on his own, he's a rock star now. Like in another story, like come on, get that shit.
Wait, he's called Skip, Spick, Wetback, all this stuff, and then he's like, yeah, we were gods in high school.
Yeah, he was the world's most popular loser.
Oh my god, I love it.
Because whatever he needs it to be, it becomes.
Now, I don't know, but I assume is Puerto Rican and is Mexican, but I don't know.
Why? What does mean?
I don't know, Alba. I have no idea, but I do know that in high school, people used to say that I lived in the basement of Taco Bell. And I said, I'm Puerto Rican, not Mexican, you dumb fuck.
I got a little taste of that because before 9/11, no one in the South really knew about brown people. So when I was growing up, they didn't know what I was. So they're just calling me like Egyptian and Hawaiian, and then
yeah.
Well, stop for a sec. But isn't it kind of to say, listen, I'm not Mexican, I'm Puerto Rican. So you're saying those people are bad,
right? It could be perceived that way. Absolutely, yeah. Like
well,
whoa,
make fun of them,
right? Mexican, like whoa, what are you talking about? Yeah.
Oh no! You want Miguel? He's over there.
That guy.
Right.
There is just some need to just hate somebody. And we've seen it for every Italians got it.
Okay, here we go. How many more? How many more?
Okay, wow. This is great.
What's the number? What's the over under?
I say he does 2 more.
So you make the over under 3?
3. The over under is 3.
I'm gonna go over. This one's much easier.
Yeah, for you.
I think he's going. I think he's going. Like
now he's going into ethnicities. He can't do.
Oh,
like,
right.
Yeah.
No, but he doesn't know that.
Czechoslovakians got it.
Will the judges count it, even though it's not accurate?
Whatever he says counts. Yeah.
I'm gonna say he doesn't do any more. He just says
just
Italians
one.
got it. I'm on a hot streak of losing, but I'm still.
That would be insanity if he just goes, "We gotta stop the hate. Italians have got it." So you tell me.
You know what I mean.
Just moves on. Oh my God. I'm going over 3. I'm going over 3. You got to be able to do 4, John. Come on.
I don't think so.
All right.
Good.
What did you say, Zen? One more, right?
None. No more.
None. He's
He's going Italian.
Because he has a hard on for Italians,
Right.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Somebody. And we've seen it for every Italians got it, the Irish got it, every group of people have gotten it. And now, unfortunately, for you, Ava, the trans community is getting it.
First of all, there's nothing but Italians and Irish people in Long Island, by the way.
Right.
It's nothing but Italian and Irish
You
people.
must have watched Blazing Saddles the night before.
You said it last time.
That's a good way. You got to put them up. Yeah, you got to put them up while you
I like that. Humiliate them in the town square.
That's the new rule.
Yeah. I love it. I'm in the mood for a drink. I'm gonna go make me a little something.
We're doing a show, dude.
I know.
No, go get a drink. It's going to be a long night. Go ahead.
We got a lot of super stickers here, so you guys want to. And then there's some chats here too. Start with those. I'll be right back.
All right, Dog Boy. Hey, Dog Boy. In all fairness, Mike's best tune is Auntie Karen. Thank you. I love that one too. Christopher from Columbus, member for 14 months. Don, have you been vaccinated against pneumococcal pneumonia?
Wow, that was good.
I know.
Oh, hey, Christopher from Columbus. I haven't for that, but I did hear the government's going to put chips inside people with COVID vaccines. I just hope I get Doritos.
Zen, would you like to take the next one?
I don't like Stewie. You do.
All right. Stewie, he begs people to come on, then abandons them. Yes.
All right. Oh, Rev Fug Lee, $1.99. When is Mike's last show? Asking for a friend. Well, it depends on how much you want him gone. Super chats are open.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, that's good. I like Stewie again. Stewie felt $5. Karem is exactly what I picture a political reporter that works for Playboy looks like. Yeah.
That's funny. Billy Messiah, member for 14 months. Great work, fellas. Unfortunately, I'm begging you to please stop Silent Mike from singing. Well, that ain't going to work. He is way better than SJ, but still the shits. Sorry, Mike. Listen, jealousy is a bad emotion, Billy. Please.
Well, it's in his contract. He has to get at least one song in every episode. And if he doesn't, he takes half the show. Goes to Morse first. KFT, $1.99. Musk and Trump doing the Lord's work. God bless you.
Lord of Darkness next. Dog Boy, there he is for $2. Elon brought home 2 stranded astronauts. F the Dems. Well, listen, he got paid for it. It's not like he did it for free.
Wow, you can't even give him that, huh? He literally went into space.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. NASA went into space.
SpaceX went into
SpaceX
space.
went into space.
No.
They
NASA.
Oh, is that like Ava?
NASA stranded those people there.
No, listen. Well, if you read the story, then you'll find out that actually happened.
Yeah. We're done. You're right.
When was that deal finalized?
I don't know. KFT 99 cents.
August.
Super sticker.
KFT 99 super sticker.
That's crazy.
So thank you,
color $3.
$3. Thank you, Joe Biden, for that super sticker.
We're doomed.
Texas, you're wrong. Thank you.
Well, listen, it's facts. Biden made the deal. So
what? It's facts.
It's facts.
It's facts. I don't even believe what I'm saying. J Dog 99 cent super sticker.
Special. J what? A big fan 99 cent super sticker. Everything went to shit.
Thank God you are back.
What happened?
Zen's quitting.
Mike Morse.
What?
Mike Morse says that Elon Musk wasn't the guy who got those astronauts back. That NASA did
stop
it.
it.
Well,
I know he's an idiot.
Well, NASA had nothing.
No, we
to
don't.
Do.
It's fine. It's fine. We got a show to do.
No, it's
Go
fine.
ahead.
Let's get back to unreality.
You should do a political show. You and Mike.
Yeah, why don't you do a parody song about it?
Why do you film a special where you can't get the fucking camera angles right?
Wow! Wow!
Shots fired. Shots fired. It's gonna be a long night, guys.
Wow! What's the tote board at?
Let's go!
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Big fan. Thank you. She's fully shaved. She's Stacey Allen on main stage. Stacey Allen, main stage. Thank you. KFT Karem loves the smell of Coke. Thank you. Coke, let's go. Come on.
Smell of Coke.
Brian Karem is a code red jerk. Ava, what's up, Ava?
Come on in. Don't say the N word.
Yeah, Ava, email us the Uncle Rico Show pod at
I'd love to
gmail.com.
talk to you.
Yeah.
Come on in.
I'm sorry. Say it again, Frog. I talked over it.
The Uncle Rico Show pod at gmail.com.
Thank you. Big Daddy Doo with a super sticker. Thank you, Alpha. Well, they don't call it Addersome.
Adderall.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh.
Big fan. Thank you. $2. Lazy 420. Ain't nothing lazy about him. That's $2 right there. Thank you. Alex with $1. Thank you, Alex.
Boom.
J.R. Ryan, thank you for the buck. Appreciate it. Looney Tunes. Can we get the anti-Karem show?
That's great. That's very funny.
Mexican Jew with a super sticker. Orale. Ghost Crusaders TV with a super sticker. Thank you.
Nice.
John's Gimpy Halloween hand. Mensa member doesn't know what is or isn't real. Yes, correct. J Dog with a super sticker. Thank you, Jay.
Boom.
The Professor Jad Allen with a $10 super sticker. Wow. Thank you, Professor. Big. You can say wetback. I can say it.
Yeah, we can all say it.
Yeah.
Not that you can't. You just shouldn't.
Shut up, Joe.
Yeah.
God.
J Dog.
Fucking show.
$3. Thank you. Brian, while it's provocative to claim to be a trans Muslim American and frankly tick the hottest boxes of the PC debate, that juxtaposition is an impossibility to true Muslim faith and teachings. BS. You do bring up an interesting point, but to each his own. Not everybody's
Hey, listen, faith starts in here.
Hey,
Okay.
you know what?
That's all I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Let's go!
Hey.
Fucking party. Darren, $2. Thank you, Darren. Tom R. Stuttering John left because he was approved to start it early at 59.5. He quit at the same time last year for the same reason. Interesting. Is that the radio station in town? 59.5. Hal lives. Thank you very much, Hal, for the $2. Appreciate that. The judge of levels. 2 years, 2 levels. The judge and misses. Please don't ever let up pressure on society's most pathetic. FKB, FSJ, FBL, FGL. Thank you, judge of levels. Thank you to the misses and the power couple. That is the levels. What does this have to do with his guest? Nothing, Mars. Nothing. He's a babbling idiot.
Right.
I'll read this one. I got to sneeze.
We love it when Mike battles over John's psyche. John used Ava a few years ago to shit all over Ant, and it backfired beautifully. John makes the most Puerto Rican. Yes, John makes the most Puerto Rican jokes about Puerto Ricans. He is Long Island white trash. Correct. Thank you, WJC too.
And I believe Ava was a big O&A fan, right? Or at least an Anthony fan, I think. I may be remembering that wrong.
Doesn't matter. He's trans.
Right.
You can say the N word on my show if you're trans. It's an amazing country.
Yeah, Ava, if you come on, none of that shit, all right?
Yeah, we don't do that.
Yeah, Joe fucking his pussy will explode. Icy Uno with $1. Thank you. Big Bad Zen, great show, boys. Thank you.
Thank you.
You know what? You know who's Italian? Cumia. I need to.
Oh, God damn it.
Close. Donna G with a super sticker. Thank you, my dear. $5 there from Donna G. When you guys play the tote board music, we have to have a graphic of Gomez and Fester doing the Russian dance. Love you guys, Frog. Hey, discount Don. That's not a bad idea.
The mamushka.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Brian Clowder, $5. Still an asshole.
Brian Cloudy, you are a fucking asshole.
Told you. Two guys can't be wrong. Dunder Mifflin Tuna with $1. Thank you.
Thank you.
DMT. I see what you did there. J Dog with $1. Thank you. Don, who does your Five Towns? When does your Five Towns comedy tour begin?
That's a great question. I have no fucking idea.
All right.
Are you gonna be somewhere though, DD?
Absolutely.
Somebody didn't check the
I would hope so. Didn't do that for nothing.
If you're in the Hackensack, New Jersey area next Friday between 6:66 a.m. and 7:77 a.m., I'll be at the Hackensack, New Jersey Medical Center for a very special Laugh Against Leukemia comedy show in the East Wing Hospital lunchroom. Stop by for some uncomfortable titters and a half-price CAT scan.
Ka-chunk, ka-chunk.
Morse verse forever. See, I told you he was an asshole. What'd I tell you?
Yeah, I have to agree.
I watched John live. The horror kept super chatting, asking John to tell Ava his Bruce Jenner joke, which he still tells in 2025. Hippo cunt. I'm a wetback. You guys can go ahead and say it, except Mike. All hail Lord Elon, savior of NASA. Thank you.
Can we please stop with that?
Yeah. Tukey's fish burrow.
Shuli's like, yeah.
Sure. I'll get right on that.
Yeah.
Shuli, next time you step away from the mic, mute Mike. He's destroyed the show in 30 seconds. Thank you, Jim. Jack. Jack and Jim went up the hill. I will keep that in mind for the next time.
I make it
This
better.
drink is working quick. Topo with $2. Thank you. What? Beat the never was. Hashtag beat the never was. I love that. Thank you, B-Man. Repo Cat.
Whoa!
Wow. In honor of my 12-month anniversary, please play the You Need to Leave bite. You guys rock.
Give it to him.
Coming right up.
Oh, Shuli.
Whoops. Sorry. Wrong one. Where is it? Hold on. I got it.
So it's next to it.
Yeah, right there.
You need to leave.
Yeah, that was not pretty. Thank you, Repo, for the $50, dude.
Nice.
59.5 is retired. Oh, 59 and a half. See, I've been in radio my whole life, man. I don't know what to tell you.
59.5.
The hottest retirement age on the dial. 59.5. 59 and a half is retirement age. He applied for special permission to start soon for health. Last year, he probably just got the math wrong. Wow. You think so, huh?
I'm mentally disabled. Give me my money.
Wow. I'll send you some clips so you can see how stupid I am. Chuck Beck, thank you very much for the buck, my friend. Appreciate it.
Johnny Dangerously, where Joe Piscopo parks in the handicap space, and his partner goes, "You parked in the handicap space." He goes, "Yeah, I'm psychotic."
Yeah, what's up with that placard with like a crazy face? Yeah, great. All right, let's get back into this. Thank you guys. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit notify. If you haven't contributed your 99 cents, please do so. We are so close to beating Kevin Brennan's goal, his total.
Yeah.
$1 at a time.
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's go.
And Donald Trump is pouring gas onto the flames of trans hate by
maybe the funniest thing you've ever done.
Yeah. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
Oh yeah.
Onto the flames of trans hate by Ava, how does it make you feel that a fucking draft dodger is banning transgender people from serving our country in the military?
It's really disgusting. I always look at him as a product of his, and narcissistic personality disorder, and I don't even feel like people like him have an ideology about it. I think this Elon Musk.
I feel like she's
component and
talking
all that,
about
they're
John there.
A little bit.
Maybe, yeah.
Want to attack trans
Why can't
people,
you
and
be
then he
talking
just-
about both? I mean, they're both kind of the
Very
same
similar.
person.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you.
started listening because he used to defend Caitlyn Jenner, but I think it's just an easy win for them. He crowd tested the trans stuff and people would cheer. And I don't know. Do you think it's people just need a villain because of their economic conditions, or do you think it's just
that's a
projection?
That's a great comment. That's a great comment. Yes, they need somebody to blame. They need somebody to hate.
Yeah. Does he not realize she's talking about him right now?
Yeah.
And that's
why I'm leaving the Dabbleverse.
That's all he does is blame everyone and everything. It's fuck, of course. He goes, that's a great, a breakthrough.
In office right now because Trump has allowed people to be hateful and suffer no repercussions for that.
Look at this fucking dummy.
The airstrikes in Yemen that he probably knows nothing about, but signed up for those signing ceremonies.
Probably pronounces it yeah, man.
Yeah. there you go.
Oof. I'm not even gonna call it. Yeah.
But yeah, you were talking about past.
I gotta hand it to you. Your ratings have been on the money. On the money. Good job.
Sports, and I didn't understand. Right? Isn't that what you were saying in your initial email?
I wrote you because I went to this weird thing. My passport and my ID say female. I know a lot of people probably have their own views about it, but this used to just be kind of an administrative thing. My social security has male on it, and so when he got
I mean, that's so cool, by the way, just to have different shit on different cards.
Yeah. Come on, please.
I love that.
Yeah.
Other people's situations, you were talking about that Asheville. That was awesome.
Yes, it was. I don't agree with Brian. I think the guy was.
Brian's wrong on that.
Yeah, I thought so too. But
Wow.
I didn't say it to him, but
Wow. I hope Brian doesn't see this clip. Holy moly.
How is that? Yeah, how's that manufactured?
Political shows are better when you don't argue with somebody.
Yeah.
John getting a call at a FaceTime at 4 a.m. Brian Karem's got a face mask on. He's coked out of his mind going, you want to do this? You want to
John?
do this? We'll do it. We'll do it. Just out of his mind.
Just open up another Lego set, John. I'm ready to party. Let's go.
I'm from, and that guy's that guy was the real deal,
Yeah, Ava, I want to read you this because it's similar. It's not exactly the same, but it's similar. But
Ava, I have no thoughts of my own, so I want to read you something someone else wrote.
I don't really care. I mean, I do. I mean, isn't that amazing now? Yeah. This is going back to the whole thing to get out of jury duty. Oh, I can tell if somebody's guilty just by looking at him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what they do. What do you think about the immigration issue? Do you think that, policy-wise?
I don't have any thoughts on it.
Barack Obama deported more people than Donald Trump ever
I know
did.
people don't even know that. They're too stupid to know that because they don't understand facts.
He didn't know it until she said it. I bet you all the money I've ever seen.
And it also depends on who is saying that to him. Right. Because if that was Cumia, for example, saying, well, Cumia is a bad example because he'll suck his ass because he's Cumia. But if it's somebody that he thinks he's better than, right? Like
anybody
Karl,
here, perhaps? Yeah.
Karl, Rob Saul, Stevie Lou, he would bite their fucking head off. What are you fucking kidding me? But now he's like, it's a great point. Yeah, nobody knows that. They're so stupid.
But Mike Whipkey has a great point. It's up in the chat. So I will just say, when John comes back, have Adam Bush dress up as Ava.
Oh, that's genius.
Yeah.
Genius. Adam, you got to do it.
Oh, so that's just dressing up to you, Mike? Is that what I was doing?
Yeah, Mike.
For Adam, it would be. For Ava, it's her life. Okay.
Okay. Just clarifying.
Don't ever
that.
fucking
Ava-
forget that, puppeteer.
All right. Or maybe it would be his life once he dressed up.
Maybe
Or
that's
her
what he's
life.
missing.
Or her. Oh,
Whose life?
Adam.
Our life.
Our lives.
Well, listen, if you're undocumented, see, I think we should make it easier to become a citizen here.
Exactly.
You have to jump. It took my mom like 20 years. You know, she came here from Denmark.
Why would it take her 20 years to become a citizen?
Well, she was running an abortion clinic. So it's, some of you don't want to.
I would have been the citizen sooner, but I got lost.
you don't want to be on the books when you're running an abortion clinic. Got you. I got you.
Yeah.
Hi, you've reached the rusty coat hanger. How can I help you?
20 years. I don't think she's doing it right. That line must be long as hell. My God.
Make it easier to become a citizen here.
Exactly.
You have to jump. It took my mom like 20 years. You know, she came here from Denmark. It took us like 20 years to become a citizen. And it's ridiculous how hard they make it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that hard for someone from Denmark.
No. If she showed up from Tehran, maybe it might take a little time.
Right.
So I think that's a big problem.
Your mom's from.
My name is Jihad. I'd like to be a citizen.
Right. Hi, Larry Jihad, looking to get the place here in Tampa. Yeah. Oh, sure. Come on in.
My name is Al Kaboom.
right.
And I think it's a very small percentage of people that are drug smugglers, that are bad people. Most of the
All right,
people who
I'll
cross
stay
illegally are just looking for a
I'll stay for 10 more minutes.
Wow. How about that, folks? Let them hear it.
Wow. What do you think about that, Doc? Wow.
That drop was so loud he has to leave now. Hey, look who's here. It's the boss. John was a stupid as an anchor, baby.
Great.
Welcome, boss. Good to see you, pal.
You've reached Assa's abortion clinic. You bake them, we rake them.
life.
Mm-hmm.
Do I think they should become documented? Yes. But do I think taking children away from their parents, at the border is right? No, it's not. It is not.
No, and most of the drug smugglers are in Central Intelligence anyway, right?
Yeah, probably.
Look at this fucking dummy.
I don't know. What
Your mom's from Denmark. I just went to Europe for the first time, and the dream city for me was Copenhagen. So I just went there.
Oh, wow. Did you like it?
I loved it so much. I want to live there. Have you been there?
I've been there a bunch of times. And the Army Major, Richard Ojeda, who unfortunately couldn't do the show today.
I've seen him. Yeah.
Yeah, he just went there. And my cousin gave him a tour of all over Copenhagen. And he loved it. And you know what's so weird? The Danish people are the happiest people on earth.
It's
year after year. I wonder why. Oh,
Because they're
Would
white.
you look at that? Finland,
second.
number one. They're second. Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad. Look at number 5.
Oh, he's
Huh? Because they're arguing all the time. Nothing makes an Israeli happier than yelling at another Israeli or anyone really.
I know why. Because they only have to work. They get what 12 weeks of paid vacation?
Yeah.
In Denmark, employees are legally entitled to 5 weeks, 25 working days of paid vacation per year, cured at a rate of 2.08 days per month. So, and what did he just say? They get 12 weeks?
Yeah, 12. They get 5, which is less than 12 if you're keeping score at home.
They give you 12 in case you want to make a baby and have it right afterwards.
Right.
So,
But if you don't want to have it, I know somebody who could take care of it.
I'm taking my used to fucking leave. I'll see you guys in 12 weeks.
By the way, it takes the average person.
What?
What?
By the what?
Ah, fuck.
Fuck.
That's right. Idiot.
Anyway.
Where are we? People?
Anyway, it takes the average person 8 to 12 months to become a U.S. citizen.
This is the way civilizations die. If you don't make him sit there and listen to the song, what are we here for?
I gotta go.
He's gone.
You said it last time. You said it this time.
Listen, firm but fair.
Said by the way we talk.
Yeah, everybody gets a turn around here.
Yeah, come on.
You know the rules.
They get free health care.
Yeah.
You know,
In Scandinavia, their relationship with their government's so different. Like, because I went to Sweden too, and
I don't really care. I mean, I do. I especially love it because one of my favorite pitchers of all time is Mariano Rivera, and he'd come out and Enter Sandman every time he pitched.
did you ever get to meet Metallica when you were on the show?
What's that?
Rivera is also a Trump supporter.
Yeah. Is this Rivera?
Every time he pitched.
Did you ever get to meet Metallica when you were on the show?
Never Metallica. I mean, I interviewed. I interviewed Ringo Starr, Paul McCartney.
Hey,
The
wow.
Ringo was good, right?
Red Hot Chili Peppers. What's his name now? I can't remember the lead
Anthony Kiedis.
Anthony Kiedis. Kiedis. He was a guard. But I've had like Dee Snider on the show. I've had Rudy Sarzo. I had dinner with Ozzy Osbourne. I opened for Ozzy. I opened for Motley Crue and Ted Nugent. Although I know we have our own problems about Ted Nugent.
He's made some good records, no matter how shitty he is.
Yeah, or as we should say, the older version of Kid Rock. Is that appropriate?
Yeah. Who was that? Who just said that they like? Oh, it was Bill. What do you think about Bill Maher? Bill Maher was just saying, "I like your newer stuff, not your." What do you think about Bill Maher's trajectory?
Bill Maher's a weirdo. He goes from one side to the other.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you can curse. And this is, I don't know if it's a troll. Shake Your Booty obviously sounds like a troll name. Thanks for the $5. Ava, do you believe people should be compelled to use your preferred pronouns by law, like in Canada and UK?
I'm weird because I didn't really have that many LGBTQ friends, and I transitioned during COVID, so I never had this guidebook. In my view, I don't think that you should mandate those types of things. Anyone in my personal life, when I came out, the one thing I wanted them to know is that I don't care if they misgender me, and it'll come in time by being around me. And I think that there's this organic thing that happens because it takes time for people to get used to that.
God, she's fucking make it. Yeah, like let her tell her fucking story. It's like, it seems, at least from what you see and hear, it seems very rare to see a trans person say, I'm not policing the world.
Right.
If they get this wrong or that wrong,
Yeah.
it'll come eventually in time.
It's a great message, but I'm sure whatever John has to say is so important that he can.
Well, it is because it's going to be about him. So of course it's important. It's my guess, though.
Ava, racist alert, racist alert. Tsunami Webster, Denmark are happy because all white, no illegals. Oh, there you go.
Whoa,
I'm Pakistan.
Whoa. So not only did he not have to say that, then he fucked up her name.
Yep.
Interrupted the flow. Wow. That was a perfect storm of him being an asshole.
Tiger Lily.
Wow.
No lies detected. I always said years ago there was this guy that I'll never forget this call. He called into Howard, some guy, and Howard's talking to him, and he goes, Howard, I called you before. I told you I live in North Carolina, and my town has no blacks and no Jews. And he goes, and you asked, what's the name of the town? Utopia? He said.
That is amazing that John just he had to stop Ava for that.
Yeah. Yeah. Racist alert. Look at it. He's like a hall monitor sitting there snitching on somebody. And it ain't Ava. I got news for you. It ain't Ava.
And the second most, 13% of people from Denmark are Pakistani as well, which was kind of trippy for me. But I'm sorry about your.
First of all, they're not all white in Denmark.
No, they're not. They're not.
Which is a total fucking. You're an idiot, Tsunami Webster. Thank you.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yes,
cocksucker.
exactly.
Denmark's approximately 86.11% of the population identifies as Danish, which is considered to be the dominant ethnic group and largely aligns with the white racial identity.
Fuck you.
Yeah. What do you think about Jim Brewer's like?
I don't.
comedy now?
I don't. I'm not really. I don't know him too well. I don't think I've ever met him. I probably did, and
So
just
you don't know him at all. I
Yeah.
don't know him too well.
Yeah.
Have you seen any of his new specials? They're kind of.
No. I try not to watch comedians because I don't want to be influenced by and
Influenced. He doesn't want to be influenced by any of the comedians.
Wow.
You know who I heard say this? Andrew Schultz, who cranks out a special every fucking month. You know, I understand. You know,
Yeah. It's like a band saying, "Oh, I don't like to listen to other bands because, I've never heard the Beatles or the
I don't want to hear
Led
any form
Zeppelin.
of music
Right,
whatsoever.
I don't want to be influenced by anything."
Oh,
Wow. Well, now you know why he sucks at comedy.
yeah.
I probably did and just forgot.
Do you know?
but-
Stop.
Have you seen-
I'm sorry.
No,
Do you know any comedian, good or bad, who doesn't love watching other comedians?
Whether it's to trash him or just to watch
Right,
it,
whatever, to
they
learn,
they
to
watch.
learn
Yeah.
what to do or what not to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know most comedians I know hate watching themselves, but they have no
Right.
problem watching or listening to other people.
Right. Wow.
Any of his new specials? They're kind of.
No. I try not to watch comedians because I don't want to be influenced by and like I don't want to be accused of like I just rather just not like I don't like to watch comics, to be honest with you.
Oh, that's weird.
I'm a cum pig.
That was great.
Ava.
You sent her the link?
Frog.
Hello?
Frog.
I did, yes.
Oh,
Yep.
thank you.
But I mean, like Kinnison
With the band.
Yeah.
Brewer's funny as hell, and one of the nicest human
He's a
beings
really
I've
nice guy.
ever met. Regardless of politics, you want to know what kind of guy Jim is? He has a documentary where he brought his dad on the road with him. And his dad, I believe, was going through Alzheimer's or dementia.
Yeah, it was some sort of dementia thing. Yeah.
And Brewer rents this tour bus, and he puts his dad on the tour bus, and he's playing, theaters, like huge places. He's just with his dad. He's changing. He's cleaning his dad. He's like, I mean, I felt about this fucking big as a son after that. You're sitting there watching it bawling like he's just that dude is just a really, really good human being.
Good guy.
It really is.
Joe.
Yes, but
Or get the
Sam
band
Kinison
going.
was a good friend of mine. I love him. Dice Clay is a good friend of mine. I love him.
Yeah.
I just saw Dice. I did shows with Dice.
He just saw Dice and just
just
did
saw
shows.
Dice.
When was this?
YouTube.
Oh,
in Las Vegas.
Just now?
A couple of years ago. But I mean,
A couple years ago.
Like two 10 years ago. So like that's a couple. That's like 20 years ago.
Couple.
Yeah.
I
At this
like.
point, by the way, a couple years ago is when he returned to the internet after his 8-month hiatus.
right. So we know he was teaching before that. So maybe somewhere in the teaching gig he met. Maybe Dice's kid went to his school, or I don't know. Maybe they met there.
Put it this way: the most underrated comedian for me is Richard Jenny.
Richard, I haven't even.
Yeah, I mean,
What a weird pull.
Yeah, I gave him some advice and then he killed himself the next day. I don't know
Yeah.
what it was. Yeah, it was weird.
Most underrated comic is Richard Jenny.
I think he was rated very highly.
I agree.
Yeah.
Especially with other comics.
Yeah,
Not- No comic was ever like that hack or
Yeah,
he's
right.
that dude was a fucking machine gun
Mm-hmm.
and wrote great jokes.
Yeah. No, he was amazing.
Didn't make him happy, but it made a lot of other people happy.
he committed, but he was.
Oof, a lot.
Yeah, he was amazing.
Yeah.
And but there are Jerry Seinfeld's brilliant. Jay Leno is brilliant.
That's not was the question. Underrated.
Underrated.
Brilliant. Now he's on to brilliant.
There's so many million. Chris.
Well, how would he
Rock,
know if he
Eddie-
doesn't watch the stand-up?
Well, that's why he's naming people from the last 20 years. He's not naming anybody current, let's
Right.
say, or you know what I mean? A name we haven't heard. This is underrated, right? So it's like
Yeah.
it should be somebody that doesn't get the fucking,
Right, the-
love that they deserve.
Right, the juice that they should be getting.
Right.
Yeah.
Murphy. I mean, there's so many great comics. I don't really care.
Eddie Murphy.
Did he say Eddie Murphy, who
No.
hasn't done comedy since the 80s?
Uh,
90s?
Chris Rock, Eddie Murphy. I mean,
Charlie Murphy, Murphy's Law.
there's so many great comics. I don't really care. I mean, I do.
With him getting away with like banging that like,
Shoshana
high school-
Lowenstein.
But now he's just kind of like a violent, anti-Palestinian person. Did you see that thing like?
I didn't know that.
I'm sorry,
I didn't know that.
I'm interrupting a lot, but the reason I left this in is John seems keenly aware of the fact that Jerry Seinfeld was banging a minor, but he's okay with it and still thinks he's a great comedian.
Well, did you see her jugs?
Oh, he like goes to like Israel and poses with guns at their.
Yeah, it's funny. Back then, nobody tried to get him canceled. They ended up writing song parodies about it.
Right.
It was a different time.
training camps, and then somebody just took a selfie with him and kind of ambushed him, and they were like, "Free Palestine, right?" And then he looked at the person on camera and he said, "I don't care about Palestine."
Yeah, it was really funny. He did it. He did it in the most Seinfeld way ever. They go,
Yeah.
"Free Palestine." He goes,
Yeah.
"I don't really care."
Yeah.
They just walked off.
It just makes his whole thing kind of funnier. Well, it's just a weird dimension of his trajectory. Did you see that Pop-Tart movie he made?
No, but you know that this is odd, but you know
That
that
fucking slob Amy Schumer's in it.
Abba, Abba, Nagila, Abba. Come on, man. This woman's winning my heart.
Jerry Seinfeld, the Baldwin brothers, Steve Guttenberg, and Brian Setzer.
What's he gonna say? Do you know?
I
know what it is. You ready?
You good?
All those names circle back to one person, Mike. They all went to my high school, or they all were from my town. Right.
Are all from my town.
Boom.
There we go. And then the laugh, like, how crazy is that? All the superstars are from the same place.
No shit.
And believe it or not, Jerry Seinfeld's dad. Take a guess what Jerry Seinfeld's dad did for a living.
He was a money lender. Get it?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just thinking about Jerry Seinfeld as a child and what his dad was doing while he was watching TV.
Before they answer, isn't he supposed to be interviewing her?
I mean, every guest he should be interviewing.
Yeah.
It's not that difficult. I can show you how it's done, ladies and gentlemen.
What?
Ava.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Thank you.
First of
Thank you
all,
for being here.
yes,
Yeah.
thank you for coming on. We are big fans ever since your early appearances when he kept calling you Ava the whole show. Thanks for joining us. How you doing tonight?
I'm good. It's so cool too. I've just watched so much of you, Shuli, over the years, like discovering the show. So yeah,
Well,
it's really cool. So just
the
to get
honor
any
is all
laughs
ours.
out of you guys, is
Oh, you're great. You're great.
Hilarious. Very funny stuff. Yeah.
Do not
and-
gush over Shuli.
I will.
Gush over me.
Yes.
Well,
Welcome.
The first time I went on John's show, I insulted Shuli to placate John, and so I felt like I needed to clarify that I thought Shuli was funny.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It's all good. It's all good. Listen, people got to put on different uniforms in this
You
battle.
got to do what you got to do.
That's
No,
right. I don't blame you. It's all good. We've been watching this. This was great. And let me tell you what I love the most about it is you keep driving the show.
Somebody's got to do it.
Right. There's no dead space in his show. You're off to the next topic. What are your thoughts on this? Did you see that? And it made John's show flow for the first time.
I really wanted to just see if it could. There's moments where he almost, but then he just that narcissism. It just he has to pull out of anything interesting and like. 'Cause he's like, he has to like, yeah. I felt like the Jerry Seinfeld thing would have been. I was just saying that wherever you are about the Israel thing, to me it was just funny that Jerry Seinfeld, because he's like, he doesn't use bad language or anything like that, but he's just brazenly. And I thought that was funny.
It's
John
funny because
didn't-
they're
John
like,
didn't get it.
right? It's funny because they're like, he's a big Jew. Let's go get him involved in the Palestine issue. You know.
Well,
So-
John doesn't. Well, John doesn't know that because he doesn't watch comedy, because he's got to keep his own act pure. He's got to keep it pure.
He doesn't want that one man show tainted with Louis
No, he-
C.K.'s brilliance or somebody else if he happens to
Got to
watch.
keep it original. He's got to keep
right.
it original. That's
right.
right.
First of all, is there anything we can promote or plug for you here?
No, the funniest thing is I just I have this private life, and I have my own little band camp where I make music, and then just every few years I just emerge on John's podcast, and that's my only relationship with the internet.
Somebody reminded me the last time you were on, he tried to bring you on to attack Cumia. Yeah, and correct me if I'm wrong, but were you not an O&A fan or a Cumia fan?
A huge I'm one of those people that discovered the Stern Show and then Opie and Anthony like in 2011 or no 2013 on YouTube and stuff. So I just found it after the fact. So yeah, I loved listening to like Patrice and Anthony and all them riff. You know, like Patrice's riff about the Obama deception video to me is like one of the greatest analyses of politics ever.
Yeah.
And the same with the Stern Show. So yeah, but I just saw your like whole Dabbleverse thing emerged on my thing or on my algorithm.
Right.
And so I saw his show, and then everyone was yelling at him about trans people, and I'm just one of these people that's just like has this weird internet relationship with all of you on the Stern Show. So I was like, I bet if I emailed him right now and was just like, hey, I'm a trans person. Like he'd have me on the show, and he did. But for what it's worth, I'm not someone that ever preaches about that stuff, and I've never even in my personal life ever posted about it or talked about it. But I just felt like I can talk to John, so I'll just say, hey. But then he wanted me to be this like really woke PC person and use that, but I just didn't know how to do that because that's not who I am. But yeah.
Well,
So-
ultimately, what he wanted was for you to agree with him and join him in attacking the people he wants to attack. When people aren't like him, and I thought you did such a great job covering all the bases. And see,
Thank
John,
you.
this is how you handle a guest. You talk to them, you ask them questions, and most importantly, John, you let them answer. You don't interrupt. Yeah. You don't.
Ava,
interrupt.
I don't know if you know, but I wrote for the Comedy Central roast
of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's the weirdest thing to navigate with him, is that I am writing you and saying I'd like to talk to you about like trans passports and stuff, knowing in my head that I don't really want to ever talk about that in public, but that's how I would get to talk to him. But at the same time, he doesn't want to actually listen to someone talk about that because it's nothing to do with his persecution. So it's like, how do I balance how much I actually talk about it? But he's gonna zone out and then look at the super chats.
Yeah,
So
here
that's-
I'll do John.
Yeah,
I'll do John. Just start talking about anything, and I'll do John.
I'm a trans woman, and like, things are so hard for me, and like they have nothing to do with you, and like people, I'm brown, and that sucks, and my relationship with my father is.
I gotta go check on the kids. I'll be right back. Hold down the fort.
Oh, you said fathers. Well,
Oh,
my
yeah, my dad
father
was a
went to
fucking asshole.
NYU.
Guess who gets off the same exit on the Parkway? Jerry Seinfeld. Fucking deal.
Do you think he has? Like, do you think he actually just doesn't watch comedians and has no take on any of the things we talked about? Or do you think he just doesn't feel comfortable going out of his like whatever he needs?
He
to
has
go to?
no thoughts in his head.
Well, that's part of it. The other thing is, as silly as it is, that's work to him. Like to go outside of his, not even comfort zone, his habit zone,
Right.
He does the same shit every day and every night, and nothing. If something takes him out of that, that's when he starts. That's like Dustin Hoffman, and he starts smacking his head. So I think that has a lot to do with it, where he just repeats. It's Groundhog Day,
Right.
every
Well,
day.
well, if
You
I
know,
may, I am sort of an expert into the narcissist personality because I know a guy very well who was a lot like John. So the first thing with
been looking
John
in the
is-
mirror a lot. Go ahead.
So, no, but the first thing is he probably doesn't have all the apps where he can watch the specials. So that's the first thing. So getting to that,
Can't afford comedy, is what you're
Right.
saying.
So what does he do? So what's he doing? Oh, go
But
ahead.
also, here's the thing, though. The guy I know would say, he literally said, "I've mastered comedy. I can move on to something else." So he doesn't feel he needs. He's like, "I'm so fucking funny. I don't need to look at that stuff. I don't need to learn. I don't need to see anybody else.
Yeah.
I'm
funny."
Yeah.
Right. Do you think there's a part of him that's like, he realizes in this day and age he can't lift the joke and take it, and so then it's no point in watching?
I think that he's not there about comedy, but I wanted to say earlier when you were discussing this, I think that as a political analyst, I do feel he's psychologically defeated, and I think he wants people to at least know that he's interested in it. But with comedy, I don't think he's there yet.
Right. He's the only political pundit that just wants you to know he knows politics is happening.
He's following the news. Yeah.
Right.
A little.
Right.
A little.
Welcome to the
pundit,
show.
but
I know it was like a press thing or
Yeah.
something.
I read a
and
couple of headlines today.
Let's
Which
figure it
is a
out
breakthrough.
together.
That's a breakthrough. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a great show. A guy who kind of knows politics.
He's like, yeah, maybe I'm not an analyst, but yeah.
You have fans, Ava. Ava, fuck yeah. Let's
That's
go.
okay.
Big dog.
The trippiest thing about not ever being on these shows and then emerging is the juxtaposition of just these horrible things that are all funny, but it's just like, oh god, okay, cool.
Yeah.
John's very mad at me right now. He emailed me this morning.
Oh, what'd he say?
Why? What happened?
Well, I think somebody leaked a screenshot of the super chat I sent you.
So a super chat up. Well, looks like Ava turned on me.
So he was like providing
sounds like he
evidence.
turned on me.
So he's just like, that's it. So he sent me like a picture of like this note someone left on his door about like pussy boy or whatever. But for me, it's kind of like, well, you call people pussy boys. Like, what do you mean by that?
Not only that, he shows up to people's front doors. Like you can't sit here and cry foul when you've been fucking fouling everybody the same way.
Is there any possible way for you to screenshot what he sent you and send it so we could see it?
Yeah. That's up to you if you're comfortable with that. If not, don't worry about it.
I was trying to get him to like have me back on the show, but I guess now I'm not going to be able to
Well, he has no more shows. He's done.
It's true.
Yeah, but he said that to me, but then like he was like calling Kevin Brennan or whatever.
Yeah, because he needs money. He doesn't want to do a show, but he does want to get paid to come on. He said, "I'll go on for $1,000 and trash these assholes. Trash us? I thought your life was great because you're not in this anymore."
I feel like he didn't need money the day he interviewed me, and then something happened, and then the next day he needed it. He needed money because he felt like he almost seemed elevated, like, I'm past all this.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, the interesting thing about that phone call with Kevin is in the phone call he says, "Yeah, I'm leaving to bleed these guys out so they don't make money anymore," which is. It's fascinating because his whole argument is we're not making money in the first place. It's fake. It's split between 47 people. No money is made here. And now his master plan is to quit his show, run away like a pussy, because that's going to hurt our fake money that we're not making. Have to split 27 ways.
Yeah. And Ava, spoiler alert. Once you're here, you ain't going there unless you give him $1,000.
I'm gonna give it a shot. Can I use my trans card? And
absolutely,
yeah, it worked.
You
last
can use
time.
any card you want.
I thought maybe he tried to short sell Tesla stock and it blew over, and then he had to go call Kevin.
Oh, hey, Ava. Big Daddy Doo-Doo saying hello.
The Doo-Doo loves you.
Yeah.
Oh, very good.
Sorry, that was a Robert Schimmel joke. Oh, hold on. Is this a Jenny joke? I once called my dad and said, "Dad, you won't believe it. I just took a shit and it was black." My dad said, "Richard, you won't believe it. I'm on a conference call and you're on speakerphone." Schimmel, the great, one of the greats, absolutely. Talk about an underrated comic. Now there's one.
Yep,
that's right. Well, I don't watch comedy.
Yeah, you don't want
I
to
gotta
taint your mind.
I gotta
with
preserve
the-
I gotta preserve my integrity.
By the way, Cabe, fuck off, Mike. You got me to say it, you prick.
So, Ava,
No,
what's your
dude.
opinion on Kevin Brennan?
I was gonna say, like, I find him to be a fascinating. Oh, is this the thing I don't know about?
Nah, it's just every time we say BTW.
I love that puppet, by the way.
Thank you. I gotta balance his head.
Sorry, Ava, you can go now. Yeah.
Oh, no, you're good. Am I good?
Yeah.
I feel like Kevin's interesting. Like, there's something off about him that makes him real in a way that, someone like John. Well, John's real in a way that we see that he doesn't. But
Wow,
like that leaked thing where he got pulled over by that cop, that conversation to me is so fascinating in a way where it makes me like reserve. I don't throw him in with John. Like the idea that somebody would behave that way in a police stop and say what he said outside of the politics of whatever he's saying, and it's hard. I don't know what his politics are, but that's just I don't know. There's something real about that where I guess I don't want to denigrate him too. I feel like a lot of people are throwing him in right with John, and it's like, I don't know if John would do that. Like, just what he said to that cop was so vulgar and so provocative.
Yeah.
John would, roll over and show.
It's like,
his
oh,
belly.
have you seen the show? And like,
Yeah.
You know who I am?
I just got canceled from a police benefit. I'm a big fan of
I
you
was on the
guys.
way to the Stephanie Miller podcast.
Yeah. Ava smokes. That means she pokes. Look.
Right.
That respect.
Ava, are you seeing anyone?
Yeah. What's the love life like?
What? After I came out, I haven't dated anyone. It's weird. I'm just I don't know.
All right. Find somebody.
I'm not dating anyone either, by the way, in case you're. Oh, fuck.
Oh, I thought you were married in your family.
Said by the way, you said by the way, you said by the way again. You said by the way, you said by the way, you said by the way again.
I will say I'm offended by the Rob Thomas Matchbox Funny thing, but if you compare me to Robert Smith, that's Robert Smith. I love him.
Yeah,
So I'll take it.
Done deal.
Yeah.
Ava's worst depiction of a trans person in film: Buffalo Bill in Silence of the Lambs, or Dustin Hoffman in Tootsie? I'll take my answer off air. Great question, Karl.
You go first, Shuli. And then
I like Dustin Hoffman's, version of it. Buffalo Bill, to quote Kevin, he's a bit of a meanie bajini,
A meanie bajini.
Yeah, he has some issues. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd take Dustin Hoffman over Buffalo Bill.
I was stalling because I hadn't seen that movie, but
Which
I've
one?
seen
Which one?
Buffalo Bill.
Oh,
Yeah.
Go tonight.
Silence of the Lambs?
Go watch
Yeah, you
Silence
should
of-
watch that.
Well,
You
don't
should
watch
watch
it tonight. It's scary. Watch it sometime. Yeah. when you're
Wait,
not
is
gonna go to
Buffalo
sleep.
Bill the Sounds of the Lambs person? I was talking
Yes.
about the Dustin Hoffman one I haven't seen.
Oh, Tootsie.
I have seen that, and I don't know. It's weird. It's weird.
It is. It is.
Mhm.
Seinfeld's girl is 17 and innocent with double D.
Innocent with double D.
Oh, that's the song.
Yeah,
That's right.
So
What do you all think about Jerry Seinfeld?
It's a very, very polished, funny comedian.
Here's my thing. I could listen to him talk his theories of comedy
Forever.
Like his comedians getting coffee, whatever.
All of them.
Love it. Because I love the way he's architect of jokes, and I love the way he breaks it. I love to see a professional break down their craft.
Absolutely.
In real time, like
he's a craftsman.
Like there's this YouTube channel, Drumeo, that I love watching, and they have these drummers on, and they'll play them a song that they don't know. They'll find a song they don't know. They'll take the drum tracks out, and they'll just play the song.
They'll make them learn it. Yeah,
and it's not even like learn it. It's
Learn
like,
it. They
what
just
do
play
you
it
think this should act like? How would you play this song if you're the drummer? And it's amazing to see somebody sit there, listen to it sometimes once, and come up with the song, or just jump right in and fucking knock it out. Seinfeld's like that when he talks comedy, in my opinion. Like hearing him break down shit.
Do you
I
like
love
his stand-up though?
I mean, it's polished. It's professional. Is it funnier than The Day the Laughter Died by Dice Clay? No, in my opinion.
No, it's not groundbreaking, but it's solid. I mean, he can go anywhere with that and be fine and be fine.
Hold on, Anthony Cumia checking in. Is Zen so transphobic that he walked out? Yes, Zen refused to do a show with Ava. No, Zen has a neighbor that's a dickbag. So
I was in negotiations with WATP about going on the show, and then I specifically asked to go on the show that Anthony was on, and they went radio silent. And I think it's weird because I think that Anthony is probably like, I don't want to be on screen with this fucking goblin. Yeah, so
Cumia.
I would love to talk to Anthony.
Yeah. Cumia.
Yeah, I'm sure he would love to talk to you. Are you kidding me?
I don't. It seems like I think he does.
Why?
But yeah, but
you're not black. Stuttering John has never. Stuttering John has never heard of Schimmel. I promise. Listen, first of all, thank you for the $20. Second, he was a good friend of the show, so I think he would remember Schimmel. I want to say,
but he could not quote a joke.
No.
When's the last time you? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You.
When's the last time you talked to him personally, Shuli? Like Shuli talking to John Melendez. When was your last like phone call or like?
Probably before he left the show when I used to call in. We didn't talk. We didn't talk off air. We did not. I didn't have his number. He didn't have mine. We never
were on his show whenever he first came back for like 5 seconds. Remember?
That?
You went on John's show and then he screamed at you for 5 seconds and cut you off.
No, which made him like going after me when I was working for the Stern Show so odd because we had no interaction off air. I never brought him up on air. So it was odd that this guy was like going after me to the point where he was trying to get me to lose my job over there.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's a vindictive man.
He is an angry.
And that's why we're here today.
Right.
It's everything to do with the name.
Oh God, Seinfeld.
He sold signs. Now I don't know if that's true.
I mean, maybe the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
No, believe it or not, Shuli, I looked it up on Wikipedia when he said that because I was like, this has got to be bullshit. But it says in his Wikipedia that Jerry Seinfeld's dad was a sign painter.
So he didn't sell signs; he painted signs.
Yeah. Well, once he finished painting them, you know those Jews, they sell everything.
Could be urban myth, but at least that's what I heard.
That's good. That's good. Have you talked to Robin?
She called me.
No,
I want to say 7 years ago to apologize.
I mean, it's just ridiculous. Ridiculous.
He's like, yeah, I just talked to her about 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 years ago.
If she called him to apologize, Robin's in AA or some fucking program. There's no way somebody's calling. Yeah, no way somebody's calling John out of the blue to apologize.
He's a name on a sheet. That. Can I say that?
Anything?
Also, like,
yeah, go ahead.
I was supposed to. The way that the show booking was communicated was that it was supposed to be 3 hours later than it was. So like I didn't get to get ready or anything. And he just was like, oh, you got to come on in 15 minutes. And so I just like showed up looking like a wreck. I just want everyone to know that I would have been, that was just me being like, shit. Okay. I guess I have to, okay.
You got like
you read off that list. Yeah.
You look like your stage mom shoved you out to dance on
it's
stage.
So embarrassing because I really felt like I was messing with him, but like, yeah.
Meanwhile, you look fine. The host is a fucking mess. I'll tell you that.
Hypocrisy, please.
That she's done to me. I said, Robin, you don't have to apologize. You didn't do anything.
And that's how you know it's bullshit. You tell me when John's turning down an apology from someone.
Right. Seriously.
Never. Especially
how many apologies does he really get anyway?
Well, especially someone with Robin's credits. You know, he sizes everybody up about their it's all credits, right?
That's a big apology.
That's got a lot of weight. He could do fucking a week worth of shows talking about that story.
That's right.
Oh, Robin, please, you don't need.
Oh,
to,
it's totally fine. Yeah, it's fine.
You know,
I'm not gonna talk about this.
Yeah, we're family. You know that.
I promise not to bring it up.
Oh, the smoking lesbo.
What?
Where you been? Oh, I see. In paradise. I love you, Ava. John is
Oh,
so
me too.
off-putting. Yeah,
It's
smoking
tough.
smoking lesbo is a sweetheart.
She's great.
Met her up in Rochester, hung out, had a blast. Oh, justice for Magneto, justice for Ava, Adam Bush. Let's go.
Got the heavyweights here today.
Wow.
I feel like you all should not insult Adam Bush and say that he's secretly me. I'm a very goblin-esque person.
No.
A
So is he.
gentleman. But
No,
he's
listen.
a legend. His analysis in this Dabbleverse is what brought me in, and he's so integral. Like,
Yes, I agree. Adam is fantastic, and it has nothing to do with insulting you or Adam. It's really showing the goldfish brain memory of John, where he won't remember, and we can just doll Adam up and send him in there, and boom.
Oh, okay, you're trans now. That's fine. Let's talk about it.
I mean,
fucking Cumia.
Just think of how hard and how long people will be laughing watching that episode, and John the whole time's just thinking Ava's on. He's got no idea.
He would
that
have
it's Adam.
I thought you were on the show already.
I think the only thing you do is stab me in the back in my last week of the show. But besides that, everything else fine.
It's the
He wants to ditch Zen and keep Ava. Well, if he doesn't change his transphobic ways, we'll do just that.
That episode of the
and
show.
she can broadcast after 10 p.m.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Ava, I'm going to ask for a very big favor. When the first time you look at your phone and you see that John texted you about being here, let us know.
You should have DM'd me that, because now he's gonna like.
Yeah,
we'll see
follow
what he
me
does.
on follow me on X so we can keep in touch. All right.
I'll keep you posted.
Yeah.
Because you're going to hear from him.
Breaking news.
What do you got, Frog?
We have beat Brennan's numbers from.
Wow, 99
thank you,
cents
guys.
at a time. Ava put us over the top. Ava.
I'm honored to help.
Thank you, Ava. Thank you, Ava. Thank you, Ava. All right, let's go. Let's go.
Woo! Where it's like Stuttering John's last day, and like Howard kind of acts like he's not mad, but then just uses Buckwald to attack.
No,
us.
we use Carmazin as a
Carmazin. Can I ask you? You remember? I wanted to ask you this last time. Remember when there was that whole thing when they were making private parts, and Ralph? There's this whole thing where like there was condoms on the rider.
Oh, this is a great question.
I'm curious to see what you have to say about this, Shuli. Yeah.
Okay, I want to hear what this idiot has to say first. But,
Absolutely. And Howard blamed it on Ralph, and he's like, "Why would you put condoms on my rider at the movie studio? I'm married." And then his wife called in. Do you remember this?
Yes, I do remember that.
What really happened there was.
I don't believe the Ralph excuse that it was a joke.
That was a bad lie, right?
Yes, it was a very bad lie. Like it was the equivalent of Sam Kinison saying he couldn't do Joan Rivers' show because he was sick because of bad Chinese food.
Right.
After he got done drinking about 5 bottles of Dom Perignon on the Stern show before.
Yeah.
Shout out to Don Perignon.
Nope.
So my thoughts, I don't think it was a lie, and I'll tell you why. Because if he was legit caught, like if that was for real, I really do think Ralph was trying to be funny and put that on the list. I really do. I think because here's why I say if it wasn't, if it was real, it would have never been brought on the air.
Right,
he would have never done a bit out of it.
Okay,
I know the logic is like maybe he did it to kind of cover his ass at home with his wife at the time, but I think at that point his wife didn't listen to the show anymore. You know,
yeah. So it was just like, okay, I got you. Yeah.
It's
hard to gauge.
That's the least of his problems. He's got women, finger blasting themselves in that studio, and it's like, oh, I put condoms on a list. Like that's
Did that really bother Allison?
I think it would bother any woman
enough to where he didn't. He wasn't married to her anymore. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
because it's not even about it. I think where it got bothersome is when she left and would go out and hang out with other people who knew what her husband did, who listened every day,
Right.
and I'm sure people would make their little snide comments and shit, remarks, and maybe she was just like, I don't need this shit. Like,
Yeah.
and he's not gonna fucking change that. Not at that point.
Right.
There's a million DJs ready to stab their wife in the neck to take those numbers that he was knocking out.
Right.
You know? So
I figured either John would have like insight on that, or he would feel like he would need to provide insight on that, even though he didn't have it. And so I
Yep.
was like, well, yeah.
your instincts are 100% correct. 100%. Either this guy knows something or he's dumb enough to give his thoughts.
Try
on
and pretend like he does.
it. Genius.
Dues payer. I think it's universally true. Stutterers are usually more intelligent than most. Thank you.
That's right. Everything is actually so complicated, and they understand it that it just you freeze up.
Because you're a walking fucking thesaurus. Because you gotta.
Oh wow. A thesaurus. Him?
You're actually smarter than everyone else.
Okay. I hope he demonstrates that here.
Create alternative words for consonants that you can't pronounce. So if you can't say great, you'll say
can't pronounce. The vowels are fine.
Vowels are not a problem.
Cat's cock. Wow. He just disproved his theory in 6 seconds.
That's what I was saying. I'm like, I hope he demonstrates this special skill. I gotta watch that
That's the
again.
quickest that ever happened.
You freeze up.
Because you're a walking fucking thesaurus. Because you got to create alternative words for consonants that you can't pronounce. So if you can't say great, you'll say amazing in a split second, you know. So
wow, that guy said amazing. He's like a walking thesaurus. I would have never thought to use the word amazing.
No, he's got to create alternative worlds that he needs to live.
You ain't
He doesn't
kidding.
wanna,
Right.
Yeah.
You ain't kidding. You think words are the only thing he's changing? You're out of
we
your
gotta do a
mind.
whole separate universe.
the only reality is mine.
That's right, John. I remember that.
Yes, there's that.
And also, like, I mean, what is a mental illness in the DSM? ADD is a mental illness. OCDs. So, like, okay, we all have a disorder. Then
Exactly. I'm with you. We're all mentally ill.
trying there.
Now what?
That's what
How can we all get a parking spot up front? We
I'll do
can't.
the best I could. But he's
What's
gonna
the-
take it. He's gonna take that as like a reason he has to justify his OCD.
Sure. Right. He's always the victim. So you're bringing up a
no, that's
point.
not what I'm saying, John.
Right. You're bringing up a point, and he's now attacked by your point. Insane.
Yeah, I'm OCD. I think it's a disorder. I don't.
My point is, everyone has something. These aren't disorders. We all just, we're humans.
Nope.
We're different.
What's the saying? Po nobody's perfect.
Yeah.
Po nobody's perfect.
That was even beneath. I thought that was beneath like what I thought he was.
Yeah,
capable of.
it's what you find on a bumper sticker. Yeah, at a
right.
Yeah.
Like,
Right. It's like a shirt at like a
but it's not
Spencer's.
Po nobodies.
Yeah.
What's that?
It's not po nobodies.
Well,
you don't keep the N in there.
Yeah.
It's nobody's nerfing.
I gotta hear that again now.
Yeah.
But yeah, let me hear that again.
Yeah.
Something. These aren't disorders. We all just.
nobody.
We're humans.
Nope.
We're different.
What's the saying? Po nobody's perfect.
Yeah.
Or
Oh, nobody's perfect.
Oh, nobody's perfect. Well, hello there. Nobody's perfect. Wow, what a dunce.
or as the old phrase that, of course, Jackie put on his album, normal people are
Jackie?
people you don't know well. Normal people are people you don't know that well.
Right. Yeah. I didn't know.
So there's always
Right.
I don't know.
I was more of a hot dogs and donuts guy
Yeah.
myself when it came to Jackie albums, but that's just me.
that. Ava, I forgot what a great guest you were.
I was when I came on last time. I just come out to my family. Sorry,
guys,
and that
for
was
this
the
part.
first time so many people.
How did that go, by the way?
I'm I go tell your kid to train.
Oh, I can't wait to hear about how you came out right after this break.
I told
We'll be
him
right
this
back.
last time. I answered this last time, by the way. In the
Right.
Exact same way, and he didn't remember any of it. I was with my family.
He doesn't remember that he asked this of you. He asked you this once before and interrupted you the first time, and I'm sure we'll interrupt you again the second time.
I don't think he remembers interviewing me still at this point.
No.
It's weird. They're just kind of
because when my kid came out to me, I was so
as
cool.
much shit as people.
You're
give
just
you,
gonna let
like,
that slide, Shuli? That he asks her the question finally and gives her something like interesting to talk about, and he cuts her off to talk about his fucking kid.
What else do we think was going to happen?
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, fair enough.
I didn't expect it to
knows
be
the
like,
show
I
more
didn't
than you
think
do,
I was
Frog.
having I didn't think I was going to have a breakthrough.
I
I
have
didn't even want to have one.
I have a question for you, Ava.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on John, selling that picture, that tweet of his oldest getting fucked with on Twitter to Vice for $300? What's your thoughts on that?
Oh, I'm embarrassed because I don't know about this one.
So he did a Vice show where they're like asking about Stern stuff. Like
It was the dark side of Howard Stern.
right, dark side of the 90s.
I'm familiar with that.
Yeah. So dark side of the 90s, and they had an episode, I think, of Howard Stern, and John was one of the people on there being interviewed, and he bragged on his show afterwards that he got an extra $300 out of them because he gave them a screenshot of a tweet Cumia put out when they were fighting, and everybody was like, "Why would you do that to your kid? Like, what does that have to do with you appearing on a Howard Stern thing?" But he had to make himself a victim on this show and make it about himself. And I'm just curious, as a transgender person, what are your thoughts on that?
The same as yours.
Yeah, fucking gross.
Thank you. Yeah.
Fucking gross.
Awful. Yeah.
Well, I don't remember if it was on your last episode or if it was just another Dabbleverse thing where they were like, maybe it was Bush, but he was just like, how do you feel that your behavior? No, I think it was Cardiff. It was like this episode where Cardiff was on the show with John for some reason. And then Cardiff was trying to explain to me, it's like, do you realize that if you do that, it was the lawsuit thing. He was like, if there's a lawsuit and they're going to show the thing with your fucking kids, I'm sorry, with your kids in it. And
you can say
that's embarrassing. Why would you want to do that? That would embarrass your family. And you just didn't get it.
Not to mention your court cases against a green puppet. That's also embarrassing. And a potato. And I mean, you remember early on, John was ranting and raving that the potato had somehow hacked his computer to siphon his YouTube money into the potato's account. He swore up and down the potato did it. Ava, welcome. At any time, did you ever bite your tongue at something John said that you remember going in your head, this guy's a retard?
Yes, a lot of the times, because he would ask me something that was just so lame, it's just like, how does it feel as like a trans woman? Or he wanted me to just be this like PC puppet, and it's just embarrassing because I had to kind of placate it just to stay on,
Listen,
so I had to kind of play along, and then I knew that people would look at that and they're like, look at this fucking trans person that's like, totally, subscribing to it. But at the same time, I was like, well, if I just reject the premise of this question, it's going to cut the interview short, and then I won't be able to ask him something funny.
Well, we had an insider that hung out with him in that bar in Long Island, and the insider had to take, they said, a Silkwood shower when they got home. They had to use a metal scrub brush to get all the remnants of John off of them. So you're a loyal trooper, and we respect you for that.
Yeah. I did.
You did great. I think Ava is really just Zen in a dress. They are never on the screen at the same time.
There's a lot of I don't know who people keep saying Vinny, and then I guess Zen. I don't know, and Knight. I don't know who these people are. So
Knight is
John's
eldest, and
Oh.
Vinny. Vince. They're talking about the lawyer.
Oh.
But please, Vince wishes he had that face. You kidding me?
Oh.
Ava gets it. John's attack against Ava is going to be the most anti-trans attack ever. Yeah, let's see.
Gravy.
Let's see. We got Ava's back over here. That shit ain't gonna fly around these parts, dog.
Oh.
Kudos, Ava. You summed up his life in 3 sentences. Yeah.
Oh,
she's
thank you.
good. Damn, Zen is getting really good at all these characters, cleavage and everything. It's not Zen.
I forgot that was Zen. Oh, what?
All right. Let's
You
finish this up.
definitely did better than my parents did it.
Oh, no, in fact, you know, my kid said to me, Dad, as liberal as you are, I couldn't have imagined this conversation going any better.
No,
Did they follow what's going?
He may have said that, and then John's like, "Yep," and then drives at 70 to the pub and drinks for the next 48 hours and doesn't leave.
Drives to the pub.
You know, I don't see him getting it right away. I don't see him being. Oh, and I'm not saying that as a bad thing. Like, it's a big thing, right? It's something that's gonna take a minute. It's not something that your kid goes,
right?
Hey, I don't want to play the guitar anymore. And you're like, all right, who gives a shit?
Right.
It's different. So
and with a person like John, he would think he got it. Oh, I don't care if you're an F.
Right,
No,
right.
No.
Yeah, it's a good point.
You know, like it's like, I hope my dad doesn't see this, but it's like I have a narcissistic father that's very similar to John and to Donald Trump. When they speak, that's the only dimension. You cannot get out of that dimension, which has made me wonder if that's like what causes children to be trans, if to have like a narcissistic father like this, because like Elon Musk has a trans child too. And the thing that's interesting about it is that when people with NPD like him, they don't have like a chip for trans kid. So it actually does short circuit them in a way that potentially makes them empathetic. Like my dad curiously was like nice. And maybe John was like, I don't know how to make this about me. You know, like so it's like,
so
it's
you're good with your dad.
Better than with my mom, who I was always close with my mom, and but my dad, he just didn't know how to make that one about himself, because it was just like, what?
Okay.
And so maybe with John, he just didn't say something shitty because he just didn't have a preloaded.
Right. Do you have any other siblings? Do you have brothers or sisters?
Oh, yeah, I have a sister that she's 1 year older. She's normal. She's not fucked up like
Well, you're normal.
Yeah.
Oh,
if you're fucked up, we're a mess.
No one wants to hear this part of it, so we can move on.
What?
I want to ask you this. Because you mentioned in the interview with John, and he just fucking barreled over it and didn't listen to a word. But you mentioned you transitioned during COVID. My question to you is, how much COVID and the lockdown do you think affected? Was it something that you were thinking to do or feeling before COVID? And did COVID just speed up the process, or did COVID is that where the feeling came in?
Do you think your audience wants to hear the answer to this?
Yes. No, I'm curious. I don't give a shit. I'm curious.
Okay. Well, okay, then I'm gonna blame it on you if they get mad.
No problem.
I think that, like, as weird as Trump was president at that time, but at that moment, being trans was the most not threatening thing. Like, it was, no one was talking about it. It wasn't what it is now. Like, and so the
felt safer.
It was just this moment nobody was talking about. It was just something you could do, and if you went to a doctor, you can coordinate all those things. And when COVID happened, it made it so I could work remotely from home, and it was the first time I had like a good job. So I had my own house, and then it was just this weird thing. It was only in that context that I would have ever come out. So yeah, I don't know. It was just those things all merging together, which made it happen, which was like a very nice thing for me.
Nice.
I'm happy. Listen, I'm happy for you that you, at the end of the day, you're happy. You know, that's what matters. And who the fuck cares how we get there, as long as we get there, right?
Exactly. And I'm happy too, but the most frustrating thing about coming out is that trans people on the internet, the most activists, are the loudest people, and they're very obnoxious about it. And then one of the biggest things whenever I would come out to my friends is like, I don't care about I'm not like this. You know what
And
I
it
mean?
sucks that you have to like start every relationship with that edict of like,
That
hey,
is how that went. That is how that
right.
went. I was like, I don't care if you misgender me. Like, just treat me like you always did. But just let's move past. Yeah.
Welcome to the good side, Ava. John used you, and you deserve better. Welcome. Yank. That's from Yank to Doodle. He's a heart of gold, Yank to Doodle.
That crazy kid.
Yeah, knucklehead. The Smoking Lesbo also gifting 10 membership. I'll suck your dick.
Oh, hey, beautiful man meat.
Well, Ava, you're too good to do the double blowjob thing. Thank
There
you.
you are.
Thank you.
This is gonna be on X.
Yeah, this is how. This is.
Oh, yeah.
You know how
This is
gangs. Gangs initiate by jumping somebody. This is our initiation. If you do this, you're cool with us. You're cool with us.
I did. You got that.
You
right?
did.
Yes.
You're a champ. You're a champ. All right, let's go. See,
He's
down.
Hey.
He's down.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, because I mean, I don't. That's why I can never understand any anti-gay, anti-LGBTQ plus hatred. I don't understand it. I don't understand any of it.
Look at this fucking dummy.
Have you done ayahuasca or mushrooms?
I love that Ava doesn't stop for a second. It's just question after question. This is what this fucking idiot needs: is somebody to keep him awake during the show.
Yeah, like boom. You do mushrooms?
Yeah.
What's up? Yeah.
At one point, Ava's gonna be like, "Over here, over here." Oh, like,
how big's your cock? Whip it out. What do we got? Let's not drown.
You should have slipped it. Douchebag says what? Should have done one of those. You know.
I really wanted.
I've done my.
Yeah, go ahead.
Wait, what did you want to say? You really wanted to do what?
No. I wanted. I wish I had someone to collaborate with to prepare for this. Cause I had like all these.
Well, now you do. When he doesn't remember you in 3 months, and you go back on his new show, we'll have it all set up,
and then come back in with a new trans name, and he'll be like, "Oh, well, yeah."
Yeah, come on as a trans person named Dava. Ava Reiser, and see if he
Dava Reiser or Ava Mazer.
Say you're Paul Reiser's kid. Say I'm done.
That's I'm
trademark. TM.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
TM. We're doing it. That's ours. Don't steal it.
You got my word. I'll at least try.
Mushrooms, yes.
When's the last time you went on a mushroom trip?
That's a good question. The last time I ate a mushroom was like
it was a shiitake.
That's the last time I ate a vegetable.
Do mushrooms go bad?
It was in that green drink I drank before this interview.
Yeah.
Was in Vegas. So you're talking about.
Did Fred's wife cheat on him?
Wow,
I love it.
That's like Steve Langford.
Yeah.
Boom.
I mean, big influence.
That's a Langford tactic.
Langford is a legend.
It's like beautiful weather today, and then they're like, yeah, I didn't think it was going to be this way. Did you kill her, Amityville? While he's answering, I love that.
Look at that face.
Yeah,
like, fuck.
My dad used to do that. He would hold his right hand up and he'd start snapping his finger, and then when I looked up at it, he would smack me with his left hand because I wasn't looking.
All right, I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
Go ahead.
Can I get a beer too during this?
Yeah, go ahead. I'll do some super chats. You guys go do what you got to do. Thank you everybody for hanging with us. Hit like, hit subscribe. We're putting it down tonight. Beef drippings. I use Speak and Span to clean off the back chair. All right, get out of here, you. I watched the Piscopo Miller Light commercial where he was doing an impression of Bruce Lee. Oofa. Wow. I don't even remember that. I know I saw it. I don't remember it. We should find it. Brian, thank you for the super sticker. $5. Thank you. Thank you to all. There's still over 1,000 people watching, man. Coming up on 3 hours. You guys are thank you. I'm just killing it.
We're going all night.
Do filters, every time you say that, I want to end the show immediately. Do filters eliminate ears? John's does, yes. And thank you, Chuck Beck, for the 17 months. Looney Tunes, you shouldn't hang me on a hook, Zenny. My mother hung me on a hook once. Last time Piscopo was funny. I don't know. I saw him the other day with that tanner on. It was pretty fucking hilarious. Metal Addict, let's go. Super sticker, thank you. Vlad the Poker, $1. I love that. Ozempig, love you, pal. Thank you for the buck. Mr. Mojo Rise. I'm going to save that for when she gets back. Locks and Docks. Thank you, my friend. $10 super sticker. Count Connor for John transgender gender still serve his hacky jokes. Yes. Asa would have been a citizen sooner, but she couldn't talk Jackie into giving her a ride to the immigration office. Hacka. Thank you. Shuli, what does your dad think about the Dabbleverse? He has no concept of it. None. He could care less. It's all silly. I think his attitude about the Dabbleverse is the same as like gang crime. He'd be like, put them all on an island and let them kill each other. Goddamn, shut it, frog. Bye. Oh, that was close. What do we got here? Dabbling dipshit. Thank you for the $3. Connie Lynn Gas. What's John's alibi? The wait is over. The wait is over. Not one mention of his trans kid, so he's under strict guidelines about talking about his children. I mean, can you blame the family for asking him not to?
Do you think that he's in touch with them?
No, not the oldest. Not the oldest. I know that. I know that for a fact because he's told about 20 people that he hasn't talked to her. He hasn't talked to him in years, and the mom as well. The oldest is not.
The mom?
Yeah. Aussie.
I'm sorry, but I almost missed that one.
Said it again, boy, here on the show. You uttered those words, you're a big asshole. Said by the way.
Ooh, I almost missed one of those. Good Lord.
Mr. Mojo Raza. 1971 puppy. I told you she would love it. Big Daddy Doo-Doo with the one
By the
membership.
stench of me.
He likes to take everybody's pictures and use them as avatars. John's lame excuse. Thank you for the $2. John is going to be so mad. Well,
It really
tough
is, dude.
shit.
I'm in trouble for this one.
I think we finally found Bob's replacement. Thank you, Stewie. Ava, I'm their autistic cousin. Want an awkward hug? I didn't hear anything you said, but who's your favorite Looney Tunes character?
It's a good question.
Yeah.
Am I supposed to actually answer that?
Why not?
Yes, please. Do you have a favorite Looney Tunes character?
No. Is that weird that I don't? Okay.
All right, I'm going to give you 5 options. You
Go
got
ahead.
Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Porky Pig, Roadrunner, or
Foghorn
LD.
Leghorn.
Roadrunner.
Roadrunner. Boom.
I think Roadrunner.
I'd say maybe Wile E. Coyote, but
I was going to.
wait,
Yeah,
is
yeah.
she saying John isn't cool? Yes. This is
Is John cool?
was he
Was
cool?
was he cool?
Breaking news.
Uh-oh.
Breaking
Uh-oh.
news.
What's the breaking news?
Breaking news is John is not cool.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
I was worried
No,
there was like
he was cool. When was John cool? John was cool when he was doing those interviews. That was
If I was in Long Island and I saw a 5-year-old John picking up Sucrets boxes with money in it, I'd be like, that kid's cool. That kid's cool. That's, I think, where it stops. Todd, thank you. I hope you figure out what she's saying. J-Dog, hey, Shuli, will your fellow tunnel dwellers allow Ava to be a permanent honorary member of TSN? I'm the captain here. Ava is in. She's part of the fam.
Boom.
Done.
That's very kind. I'm just honored to be here right now.
Listen, you're
I
good.
say every once in a while we give Ava a show on here. Let her take some super chats. Let her make some money.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Silent Mike, BTW song suggestion, Barbara Ann by the Beach Boys.
I love it. I love it. That'll be done tomorrow.
Does Ava have a bag from Aqua Madonna? Like Frog?
Oh.
You know my producer, Frog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know who Frog was until you just said that.
What,
Yeah.
You're gonna have to show her the.
Yeah, he's a part-time model. I don't know if you know.
Let's do a little OOTD.
Is that what that person is?
That's Frog. Yeah.
In a couple hours at the warehouse.
I was laughing at you.
Have a brand photo shoot today that I am working on. So kind of a busy day, but we had a Target tank top, Nike basketball.
Yeah.
Sweatpants, Reebok shoes. This bag is from Aqua Madonna. I don't know. I've never heard of the brand until I just looked at it.
Yeah.
But it is so cute. The leather is so soft. I'm gonna see if I can find like a link or something to it.
Yeah.
But that's the outfit. Like I said, I have a couple things planned for today. But other than that, I'm just kind of chilling, relaxing.
What about the board?
Yeah, I'm gonna go put together a mood board for this brand shoot, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side.
Cool.
Is that that person I was talking about, Alpha too, or was that?
Oh yeah. This guy.
Just to be clear, that's not actually me.
Like
that's
me.
Yeah, that's him. He's a
Yep.
beta and an
Yep,
alpha.
there he is. Yep.
Yeah, he's all. You think you got a story to tell?
I just hope that people know that there's someone like me that, like, just because I'm trans doesn't mean I associate myself with anything like that at any level. It's so embarrassing.
Frog, that's how embarrassing you are.
I hope people don't think that, like.
I love it, Ava. You definitely belong here. John has caused so much damage to all his children, especially the eldest. Suck it, John. Thank you, Yank a Doodle. Thank you. What happened to Mike? Now Mike's name.
God punished him.
Shuli, have you seen footage of Edge suplexing John Moxley onto a bat of nails? The bat nails hanging in Moxley's back. Another wrestler and referee having trouble to play. Yeah, I did see that, and it was fucking disgusting. It's gross. No place in my wrestling for that kind of nonsense. Now let's get back to the important stuff.
Yeah.
No comment.
Hold on, I got it.
When Tony and Tina's was in Vegas, so you're talking about.
Did Fred's wife cheat on him?
No comment.
Oh, what a douchebag.
Have you talked to, like?
I don't know.
So why would he wink and say no comment and then go, I don't know?
Just fucking answer the question, honestly.
Right.
Like, they
Thank
flirted with it on Radio Gunk. Just fucking lay it out, you cocksucker.
Yeah, I agree.
Right.
Yeah, fucking cocksucker, John.
Am I allowed to say that? I'm sorry.
Yeah, you are.
You can
Especially
say
if the
anything
person's
you
an
want.
actual cocksucker. Yeah, you can say it.
Fact. I mean,
I
I've
think
heard.
you do. Well, you were on stage. That was wild. Allison's hot though, right?
I mean, she looks like to me, she's average. She's not ugly, but she's not like exactly.
Sexy. When she was on the E show.
Yeah, no, I mean, she's a lovely person. I don't have any. I mean, believe it or not, I don't even have any problems with Fred. I don't have any problems with any of them. I honestly don't.
Well, you caught him on a good day, Ava.
Yeah. All I'm hearing is that you have problems with Fred and you have problems with all of them. Can I ask you a question about that? Like,
yeah.
To me, like, when I see, like, I asked him that question.
Right.
He has absolutely no insight to add to that from what I just witnessed as a viewer.
Right.
Is that kind of just like how great the show was, where Howard really made it that real, where like someone like him just doesn't have anything to add? Like, it's
No,
just what, or is it just he's just so. Do you know what I'm trying to ask you?
Yeah, I think in his case, people like Fred and other people didn't get too close to John because John was a guy that was looking to turn, and he wasn't alone, but he was definitely a guy that was looking to turn whatever he was doing with you into airtime, right? So, and Robin back then, she would talk to John. She was close to John specifically to come to Howard with the stories to
like
bring
leak details to Howard. Yeah.
Right. So I think he just didn't know because some people didn't let him into the inner circle or then pushed him away. Like when he pissed Jackie off, he stopped giving him rides. He stopped, bringing him into something that he could turn into material. So
the entitlement is just fascinating. I mean, I know
never
that's
seen anything like it. Yeah.
I know that's par for the question. Yeah.
No, listen.
Unbelievable that he's that arrogant.
Yes. Yeah. It's we always say he should be studied.
We're studying him.
Yeah, yeah.
Except JD Harmeyer.
You don't like
Besides
JD?
that-
JD's
Wait,
is JD like?
wait, what's he talking about?
Now he's talking about JD Harmeyer, who he another guy he tried to get
for no
fired.
reason. Yeah.
Right. Another guy he tried to get fired like me.
He tried to get okay. Well,
Yeah. Yeah.
You can tell me to shut up, but I don't.
No,
what?
no,
Why
listen.
would he want to fire?
Ask me questions. That's why you're here.
Yeah. Why? What did
What's
JD
his
ever do
problem
to him?
with JD? Like, what is his beef with JD?
Literally no one has beef with JD.
I know. It's like what?
Right.
Like a Trump person at because
He's a dick.
why is he a dick?
I couldn't stand him when he was there. I was still there when he was there. I couldn't stand him.
He just looks like he smells bad.
Yeah, he's just a dick.
In all fairness, he used to. He smells fine. I haven't seen him in a while, but he smelled fine when I left.
He's fine. He's fine.
Yeah.
Who's worse, him or Shuli? I'm not saying that like as if you're bad. I just wanted. I was just baiting. I was baiting him.
No, I like it. I love it. Let's go. It's got to go somewhere.
Yeah.
That's right.
But this isn't John's show. You can say anything you want here.
I'm gonna stop being defensive and let it.
Yeah,
We're not. And listen,
Thank
we're
you.
not John. We're not KB. We don't
Yeah.
get our feelings
I know.
hurt. It's all good. It's all good.
I love you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love you right back.
I love you more.
Yeah.
But anyway,
do you ever watch the new episodes of the Stern Show or like listen to the show now?
No, I stopped listening when
when they started charging me for it.
I stopped listening when I blew it.
Right when the free subscription ended with my car.
he went to Sirius.
Oh.
So I stopped, and that was it for me. And but you know, it's no. But I just,
Look at this fucking dummy.
well, first of all, I can't believe WABC would hire such a racist, such a fucking lunatic who bit his girlfriend's hand. At least
By the way, Sunday night, new show.
that's what she said on tape, and got arrested for it. I don't know. I mean, I get if people apologize for their past behavior and say that they changed.
Two things John has yet to do.
Yeah.
About anything.
But that motherfucker's never said that. He's never said he changed. He's never said anything, you know, any of his tweets were wrong. His girlfriend's are anti-Semitic tweets. He's never condemned. So I think
like Chrissy, because after you emailed me,
Chrissy
I watched
fucking
all these. I tried to catch up with the. He was like, "Have you seen what they've been saying?" And I was like, "No," and then so I had to like do homework. Stuff because I didn't know what you were asking me
This
about.
is not a Dabbleverse show. I don't give a fuck about it.
Okay.
Look, read.
He was the one that was just doing the whole rundown.
I don't
He snaps at Ava over there. God damn it, Ava. What did I tell you? Give this to Ava for another 1.5 pack of Virginia Slim. She's a great third chair and no curfew. Do you have a
so
PayPal?
kind. No, you keep it. You keep it. You deserve
No.
it.
Do you have a
though.
PayPal or Venmo or something?
I'm not gonna accept it, but thank you.
Wow.
What a
This is
sweetheart.
Did you say it was
I do
dark?
like- I do
No,
like
I
her
say
better
you're-
than Zen.
Yeah, you're definitely a keeper is what I was going to say.
Oh, thank you.
Read the scroll. My last.
You've just melted the hearts of so many Jews around the world by not accepting money. I just want to tell you that.
That's all I've ever wanted in life.
Maybe the Mashiach is back. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Yes.
Last show, John will not read or put up any Dabbleverse related super chats.
Oh no, I was explaining why.
As per the management.
I was asking if Chrissy Mayer is who you're talking about, or what's that?
No,
person?
Missy B.
Oh, Missy B. Missy B.
Missy B.
mad at-
Anti-Semitic.
I know.
I don't want to talk okay. about the Dabbleverse, but you don't know
Right.
what I'm talking about.
Missy B. Anti-Semitic. What you be?
Bo Bennington, my man. Unblock my main. Skull. Your main on Twitter?
He's blocking.
I'll have to find.
Why is he blocking Bo Beardington?
Yeah.
What is his problem?
Wow.
God.
Wow. Bo's like his biggest supporter.
Yeah. Somebody told me you were thinking about going to the chat.
Find it, Bo, and thank you for being supportive after all these years. And Ava, aren't you honored to be my last guest on my last show?
This is so trippy to just be talking. Yes, of course. I think you should do it. I think you should come back.
I don't have any desire. Like I said, I had a perfect day yesterday. Went on the boat. and then took the Harley out with
What
some
boat?
friends.
He does
and then
not
ended
have a
up
boat.
Right.
Does
His
he
friend-
own a boat?
No. His friend owns a boat that he pretends like a child to own when he's there.
having.
Do we know who the friend is? Because he's
Yes.
staying at a friend's place right now.
And listen, when we're at Dabble House next month, we will
Mhm.
probably go and see. The
Yeah, we're gonna go
arena
check out the boat.
where
Well,
his
hold
boat
on a
is,
sec.
where he doesn't have a boat.
Yeah. I want to
I
take
was
a
thinking we're-
I want
I
to
was
take a picture on the boat. Yeah.
There you go.
Did
I
she
thought
just
they were
say
you guys-
that John's staying at a friend's house?
When you guys did this episode?
Oh, am I gonna get in trouble for this?
No,
not by
this
us.
is-
No, not by us.
Well, he called me, and this is why I was saying that I wasn't ready to do that show because I thought it was gonna be 3 hours later because he told me that he's not in Florida and he's like staying at a friend's place.
Where's
back
the
home?
friend? Oh, he's back
and
east.
in my head, back home meant he's back in California, but he's and so he had to get off the phone because he was like, what? There was some activity going on wherever he was staying, and he had to stop
Shuli.
talking. Oh no!
If he's in New York, that tracks with what we were talking about earlier.
Oh no!
Sure does. That
Ava,
sure does.
God bless you.
Wow. Wow. Talk about making a major impact on your first appearance. My
well,
God,
John,
let's do
I'm-
it!
John,
Let's go!
John, I only.
We got information!
Hey man, you know what? Whatever he's got going on made it so that I had to suddenly turn the camera on without being prepared because of his. I thought whatever lie he has going on with that. So John, we're calling it even on that one.
Can I ask you this? Did he at least ask you the day before to come on the show, or was it day of?
Okay, so I wrote him like an email through. I popped into his live twice.
Right.
So I wrote him an email being like, I'd like to come on the show and talk about like trans issues. So but the passports. And then he was like, and then you imagine what he's thinking. So his response was like, I'd happy to have a talk with you. and then I was like, oh, okay, cool. How about this weekend or whatever? Then he's just radio silent for 3 weeks.
Wow.
So I wrote him an email saying, you know what, WATP is like totally right that you were just using me that first time you came on the show. Like just like, bro, this is like totally bitchy. Like, and then he immediately responded the next day and he was just like, hey, what are you talking about? And then he was like clearly like going through all the emails or whatever. And he's like, all right, I'll have you on the last show. But he just responded after that.
Wow.
And then he called. So then he he was like, call me. And so I called him and then went straight to voicemail. And then that was like 2 days. And then he just calls me drunkenly at like 9 p.m. like after that. And then he's clearly like, and he's like, yeah, I'm crashing at a friend's house back home. And there's activity going on in the background. He's just like, yeah, so what you want to talk about? And like, it's just like they're like partying and he's shit faced. And it's just like it's like trans passports and like the executive order. It's like, yeah, okay, that's fine. You Cumia, and I don't know if you're like a troll. And I was like, no, I'm not a troll. And then so that's all he kind of needed. And then he just was like, I gotta go because somebody was like telling him that's bedtime or something. I don't know.
Wow.
That's crazy. Give it up for Ava, man.
Ava.
Let's go.
Ava. With the breaking news of
I
the
love it.
Dabbleverse.
I love it.
God bless
Drinks
you.
with a
But
lady
also-
friend of mine.
Yeah.
But
Go
also,
ahead.
so then he's like, you want to come on the show at 3 p.m. And so the last time I was on his show, he was on West Coast time. I live in Portland, Oregon. So he said he's not in Florida and he's back home. So for me, you know,
figure West
treating
Coast
him
time.
treating him like an adult, I'm like, okay, he would tell me if it's not West Coast time. So suddenly I get this message where he wants to do it earlier than that, where he's like, I'm going to have you on for about 15 minutes at 1:45. And then I was like, what? And then like, 'cause I just like woke up and I was like, and I didn't like, I'm not a streamer. So I had to like, I was like, oh my God. And I'm mad at him about this because like the shot of me in that video is just horrible. Because I was just like, oh yeah, and I was like, oh. And then and so I wrote him an email being like, I can't. I was like, no. I was like, I'm not ready right now because he sent me that like 5 minutes before 1:45.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
So
that's what
he
happened.
does. That's what he
the
does.
reason he started reading super chats is because I was like, no. Like,
It's gonna
I
take
thought
a
this was gonna be
minute,
I
yeah.
thought it was gonna be 3 hours from now. I was like, well, let me on after Brian. And then yeah, and so then
that's-
go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say that's why I asked, because he's notorious for sending the link, asking for you to appear day of, half hour, an hour, sometimes 10 minutes before the start of the show. Hey, want to come on my show?
He did that the first time, and
Right.
I didn't, and I thought it was Zoom, and then so like, you have to understand, like the only time I've ever done an interview was with him that first time, and everyone's like, oh, you're using a mic to block your face, whatever, and I was like, no, I just had to use the webcam because he didn't send me the fucking link before, like until like, so I had a camera set up, the other way, but yeah.
Listen, you have a better setup than John does, really.
Yeah. And the mic isn't bad either.
You don't hear any of the-
Hello. Boom.
Coming at you.
Well, no matter, it seems like whatever state he's in, or if he's crashing in a friend's place, it still has that same reverberation.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's the head. His head's empty, so that's
Well,
where you hear
also
the
they
reverb.
won't let him in a room that's occupied. Like,
Right.
here's an extra room nobody uses.
Yeah. Somebody was telling him you need to go to bed right now when he I was on the phone.
Really?
Wow.
That's why he got up the phone. He was, like,
Did
somebody
you
was
hear
like-
that, or you assume?
Yes. No, I heard somebody say something. He was like, yeah.
Was it a man or a woman?
It was like 3 people ish.
Wow. Takes a
Wow.
village.
Yeah,
Takes a village,
yeah.
you know.
You are a gold mine.
Gold mine.
But I will go to bat for him on the one thing is that the Brian. So he says that you need to be ready in 15 minutes. I'm like, no. And then I was like, I'll go on after your guest. I didn't know how he was promoting it or anything. So I guess he had. I was like, no, because the way it was presented to me was that I was the guest on the show, and there was no one else. So I thought that, I had a whole thing written out for like how to deal with that.
Right.
But then he was like, you have 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna talk to Brian Karem. And then, so then when he did that, I was kind of annoyed with him about all of it. So then, in my head, I was like, you know what? It'd be really funny if I just like ambushed him and I was like, I want to talk to Brian Karem and just to see what he was saying.
When he goes, how about you jump off and I'll bring you back on? You go, no, I'm not. How about that?
Exactly. And I appreciate Anthony's theory that it was because he was like revolted by just looking at a trans woman. But I do think that there's an argument to be made that his like OCD and control, like he wants to have Brian Karem on at that time, and suddenly this person is like trying to change it. So I think that there's
right.
There's
Yeah,
a counter
we
argument.
circle back to that creature of habit thing, right?
Yeah,
And it's
yeah.
like, it's something.
I just
different.
knew either way he was fucked if I just did that to him, and that's kind of.
It was great. His reaction when you go, I'm not leaving, and he goes, what? He does that. Huh? What?
Ooh.
It was, it was a wonderful evening and a perfect end.
Did you get laid?
Let's just say she's a very dear friend of mine that
Did you wear a condom?
Let's just say that I don't wear.
She's like Florentine, with or without a bag.
You wear a bag.
You wear a bag. Would you?
First of all, no, I did not get laid last night. No.
Oh, okay. Well, if I ever start a podcast, will you at least be a guest at some point?
At some point, but not in the near future. But I think you'd be a good podcast host.
Oh, if you give me $1,000.
Right, exactly. If you offer him $1,000, he'll be on your first episode.
I love that he insinuated that he got laid, and then when I asked him if he wore a condom, he went from that to like, look, I'm not saying I got laid.
Right. He's like, yeah, I fucked the shit out of her. Did you wear a condom? A gentleman never tells.
Yeah. You know what? I don't even know if I met her then.
Anytime you want to start a podcast, you let me know.
Oh yeah, I
we
think
got you.
I think Ava Day on the Shuli Network.
Yeah,
I've had the second time doing this. I just have a bigger appreciation for you too, because it's so. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not good enough yet, but I would love to.
No, you're great. You're great.
No, I would
you're
love to talk to
honest.
you all
You're
again.
honest, and you're.
We can help you figure it out where it's fun for you and easy for you. It's not a problem.
If
You
I
know,
think I can do a good job, I will.
I
but
know you
otherwise-
can.
Okay.
I know you can. Look, Ava has great insight. That guy's not even paying money to say that.
We're talking about Ava too much. Everyone's gonna be annoyed.
Why? Stop.
Look, I'll even fund you to get Stuttering John on your first episode.
I was working on that, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
This guy makes me like trans people. See, we're changing.
That's a good joke too.
Yeah, one step at a time.
We're changing people.
I feel
yes.
like half
Yeah.
of the people are really good at making the like that was a good trans joke.
Yeah.
But then other people are just like violently like,
Yes.
you got a fucking woman.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, yeah. But
It's
I feel like
weird.
We could all learn from that.
Yes.
But so yeah, I think it's awful that people are embracing hate. I'm a cum pig.
He's horrible. Do you think that the Trump people will turn on him and he has no interest in this? Trump, like side with Trump and turn on him? Because they didn't
I'm
like
sorry, say that again. I was reading another one of the attorney whose name I won't mention is trying to tell me with bullshit.
I'm sorry. Your name again? And what was your comment?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The Dabbleverse stuff. But we're not talking about the Dabbleverse.
Right.
Let me tell you, Eve.
Sorry, I was answering a text from Reverend Billy. Sorry.
Who?
I'm not going to mention let's just call him the dwarf.
You won't guess who it is because I have so many attorney friends. You're not even gonna know who it is.
Let's see.
So I won't say his name. You might think it's one of my other attorney friends.
I'm inside.
Noga. Oh, Missy B, aka Missy Braun. Good to see you, John.
Is that Missy B?
No, that was a picture of my mom, Noga. Somebody usually my deceased mother who
You're talking to the
Is that
package.
so?
Oh, I'm answering the package. Sorry, I
Yes.
didn't know. Ava's powerful. You know, when she talks, I answer, whether it's taped or live.
Yeah, that's Missy B, anti-Semitic.
Is she? She seems nice. I like
Which one of you said that?
Oh yeah, have you seen her fucking "Happy Birthday to Hitler" posts?
I've
Or
seen some.
Happy birthday to Hitler.
Hitler
I'm
is
sure.
not a villain.
Is that
doesn't
just?
approve of
I know it's
my-
stupid to ask.
Yeah.
But is that a thing?
What, Hitler's birthday?
Did Missy sing "Happy Birthday" to Hitler?
I don't think she. I don't think she did a whole number.
Okay,
She may have tweeted out a picture of Hitler on his birthday. I don't know.
Well, it's his birthday.
That's what I'm saying. Alan. That's what I'm saying. What are you supposed to tweet out on Christmas and look like an asshole?
She didn't buy a present.
Right. She didn't write a card. Like, look.
I'm sure she doesn't. Bo Bennington, my man, no YouTube. Okay, I will, but I'm not going to be doing this anymore. So it seems to be a moot point at this.
Yeah, all the guy did was support you for years. He
Yeah.
wants you to unblock him, but it's a moot point at this point. Bo.
That's so embarrassing. It's
Yeah.
like you got a guy being like, "Hey, I love you, but like, can you unblock me?" And then, it's like, who you blocking?
Bo, just get over here. Come on. Come on. Everybody get over here. Let's go. We won't abandon you guys like your leader. We won't run. We're here.
At this time. But anyway, Ava, I am going to leave. It's been almost 2 hours. I hope you had a good time.
I did. Thank you so much.
I hope
for
you're not
having me.
mad at me anymore.
Last show, he's whining. It's been almost 2 hours. We're at
my
3
God.
hours.
Where are you
and
going?
22 minutes. 3 hours, 22 minutes, bitch.
I'm sorry. I don't go on that. That's the Mr. email that everybody, that's my one that, all the trolls go on. So you have to understand at first.
Well, let me.
I'll
help
write
you
that
out here.
down from my.
Yeah,
fucking-
that's the
my-
email he got caught using, and that's why all the trolls have the email address, or he doxed himself.
I'll
Yeah.
cross that out in my journal and write, no, that's his. That whatever he just said.
Exactly.
Yeah.
First, I thought that that you could have been just some troll.
It's okay. I forgot that you probably like, who is this person? Because it's been years since I was on your
Well,
show.
I've had about at
I
least
know.
1,000 guests on this show.
I get it. I get it now. When I sent the email,
He's had 1,000 guests.
Well, just Grillo alone was on 4 times. I mean, my God.
But after like looking on YouTube, I was like, oh, why would he remember?
Yeah, it's I've had so many people, and I know
it's insulting. You have Ava on. You don't.
I'm the
forget
only trans
Ava.
person he's had on, so it's kind of
And it's not even about that. Personality wise, I would remember you. You're a great guest on a show.
He has had 50 guests tops.
Bet you if you loaned him money, he'd remember you.
And they're horrible. His guests are horrible.
Yeah.
That Brian Karem guy is horrible. I wanted to yell at him so bad, and he just didn't let me. It sucks. Yeah. God, he's everything wrong with politics. God.
Yeah, and that army major is so angry, you know. It's like, hey, army major, what's with the weather today? Let me tell you something, you son of a bitch, about the weather. You know, right away he's ready to kill you.
I'm forgetting a lot when I did my thank yous, and I apologize. But Ava, you are a great guest, and if I do ever come back, you will certainly be invited back on the show.
Not now.
I don't think so.
Thank you so much.
Is there anything that you'd like to plug?
No. If you can find me if you want to find my music.
And if you do start podcasting, let me know. I will tweet it out, and I will certainly.
Oh, he's not going to tweet out your podcast.
I didn't catch
either.
that. Don't get
Hey,
comfortable
Ava,
with that.
we'll tweet it out. Don't
Yeah,
you worry.
I'll
We'll let everybody
like, all right,
know.
I'm podcasting. Can you tweet that out?
We'll do. I'll tell you what. We'll be the lead-in for you. We'll do something before your show, and then everybody. We're going to send everybody to your chat, to your show, and we're going to make you some goddamn money.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Shuli, what's Ava's music? Yeah, that's a good question. What kind of music do you do, and where can people check it out?
I just make like psychedelic pop music, like
nice
Abbey Road stuff. Like
I like that.
Love it. I'm a Beatles fan, man.
Oh yeah. It's avariza.bandcamp.com.
Avariza.bandcamp.com.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. You didn't need to do that, but thank you.
No, we did. Ava.
I can't believe I'm talking.
Proud.
To you, so.
Be proud.
Yeah, and get that link and throw it in our description, please, Frog. So there you go. Look at that.
That is so kind of you.
There you go. Go check it out. Go support our Ava, huh? One of us.
That's
promote you.
I will let you know. Thank you.
All right, Ava. Take care now.
All right. Bye.
All right, Avariza on the show.
Did you blow him that kiss to creep him out?
I don't know. It's a weird dynamic.
It would have been great if you blew him that kiss and John was like, moves out of the way. He's like,
oh God!
Almost got me. Almost got me with the cooties.
I thought that what a great guest. I mean, I forgot.
I haven't seen this part.
How good she was, and I appreciate
neither have I.
Her appearance, and I also want to thank the Army Major for giving me years and years of
You didn't even show up to your last show. What the fuck are you thanking him for? What a piece of shit.
Of his smarts and his humor and everything else.
His smarts and humor, the Army Major.
What I remember is his humor and smart.
His humor.
Along with Brian Karem, who's been just a loyal.
No one can make an ambush story as funny as you, Army Major. You know
that. Guest of mine and a loyal friend, just like the aforementioned. And
that's the most important thing.
Darius P., you could think I'm coming back next week, but I'm not. It's over, Johnny. It's over. But thank you for the $2. But no, this was it.
The ultimate victory, the ultimate insult.
Thanks for the $2.
And I'm happy to be leaving and enjoying the wonderful
city that I'm in of Cape Coral.
Yeah, great.
I like who do you think is the most underrated
I
comic?
like
Easy.
Moose, asshole, and
The Army Major. Without a doubt.
You know what, Shuli?
What?
Now that we know what Ava told us, it makes sense. The stupid Cape Coral background. He's driving home. The fact he just said the great city that I'm in, Cape Coral. Like he's trying to drive home that he's there.
Yeah.
I'm in trouble for that one.
Yeah, who cares? He's gonna listen. You were in trouble the second you said
I
something.
got out
nice
of it. Yeah,
over here,
that's true.
you know.
with the beauty and cruising on the boat, cruising on my Harley.
He's selling this so hard.
He's sailing in the winds.
Yep.
And enjoying my life without this nonsense. And I seriously am being completely honest when I say
that's what's so sad about this.
Yeah. Wow. He had to nail it home. Completely, not just honest, completely honest.
How old is he? Is he getting Social Security? Or like, why does he feel like he can say this?
No.
He ain't there yet, but you know, hopefully he'll get there.
Yeah.
I am not going to miss it. I will miss the friends that I've made, but I'm not going to miss just how ridiculous this whole thing is and has become.
So why do you have to miss the friends?
First of all, if you're sick of it all, regardless of the friends, why are you doing 3 last shows? Just fucking leave.
Right.
Shut your YouTube page down and leave. He's full of shit.
And why are you bringing it up? It's your last show.
And why are
You're
you
gonna
saying
close off by just bringing it up?
Why are you announcing, hey guys, I'm being completely honest right now? You shouldn't have to announce that.
Right.
So I do want to thank all of my loyal super chatters. I know I'm going to miss a few, but I'll try and read some.
Good.
Mike V and Gino Bobina,
Mike G, Mike Q,
John's ear mites, John's disgusting lumpy goiter,
Mike L, Mike Z, Mike A, Mike
John
G.
failed his family. Thank you for always being a supporter and a friend.
John failed his family.
and
Deadbeat Dad 69.
Yeah.
Thanks for the $2.
You'll always be a loser. Thank you for the 99 cents.
Avi, you made it to the top.
Look at her. She earned every goddamn bit of it.
Boom.
Clay Dabbler. You see.
Well, that's about
Rick
it.
Taylor.
About $15.
Yo, Brenner's balls. Thank you.
Let's see. CCPD 12.
CC Ryder.
QWERTY 281. Dick 89. And I'm only mentioning the loyal friend Bo Bennington, my man, Reverend Billy, Noga. But that's it, everybody. I am going to leave now. And I wish you all the best.
Yeah, you do.
I wish you all a wonderful life.
Yeah.
And the final time, this is John Melendez.
Fuck off. What do you think of that? I don't give a shit. Go fuck yourself. I'll see you in a couple weeks. You love it.
We'll hear it again.
Yeah. All right, Ava, let's hang with us. We're gonna knock these super chats out, and then we'll say goodnight.
Ava, quickly. Thank you, Ava. You've been amazing. Yeah.
Not only that, you didn't have to come on here and do any of this, and thank you for your time and for jumping on and spending like an hour with us, man.
I saw that first thing where you covered the part 1 of this, and it was so awesome to just get laughs from you guys. So thank you for having me on. That's like the
You're
biggest
great. No better
compliment.
entrance on John's show than yours ever.
The best.
Dropping an N-bomb right out the gate.
I'm sorry about it. I'm sorry. I wasn't.
No, it was
ready.
an accurate impression. You said it just like John.
Yeah.
But you have to understand, I was like, he's like, you gotta be ready in 5 seconds. And I was like, what? And then I'm like trying to get ready, and then he's just like lifting those. And it sounded like that tape of Scott Salem And in my head, it's like, don't say it. It's like, don't say Nicolas Cage. Don't say like Nicolas Cage. And then it's just like, I did it. So
I love doing his show as like you're a firefighter. You're a
It's like, don't do it.
firefighter.
It's like,
You
don't
gotta-
say it. And I just did it.
Yeah. The best. Doing his show is like you're at the firehouse and the bell goes off. You got to slide down the pole and jump on his fucking.
You
show.
gotta just jump on it.
Does Ava have a bag from Aqua Madonna? Oh, we did this one. Thank you, Dodo. Yo, mad respect, Ava. You do you. I agree.
Thank you. I love you. Thank you.
I've known many trans people. I lived in San Francisco, and they're usually cool. It's the left-wing people who aren't trans and the right-wing wackos that what makes an issue about it. Thanks for the 22 months. Thank you, Eugene. Love you, pal. Totally team Ava. Love, love, love. Let's go. See? How about Santana? Trent Hill with a super sticker. Thank you. It's kind of my thing. Yeah, to take people's. Yeah, Dodo does that. This Luigi Greenberg. I love this guy. This is so great. I'm cranking my hard thinking about John crying right now. Oh, hi, Ava. I'm by. You fucker.
God damn it. I thought you got that.
You know John's habit is amazing. Yeah. Yes. Thank you, Luigi. Ava, better interviewer, John or the puppet?
Which puppet? That puppet?
This one, yeah.
I'll say the puppet.
Yeah, the puppet let her talk. You know,
yeah. But John interviewing is technically funny.
Oh, it's hilarious. I've never seen an interviewer.
You being trans?
Well, I've never seen an interview. No matter what guest you put in front of them, 90% of the interview was stories about the host. It had nothing about the guest. Smooth, lovely fun bags, Ava. How about a peek? Hey, you wait for her show, god damn it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it away for free, son of a bitch. Ava, has Quadfather invited you yet?
I don't know. A bunch of people invited me after that first interview, and I didn't know how to sort through that. But
yeah.
All right.
I was like, if I can talk to Shuli, that would be the coolest thing. So
anytime you want, anytime you want, you DM me. We'll exchange information, and anytime you want to join us or you want to do a thing here, whatever you want.
And Ava, stick around after we're done.
Yeah. Just so we can talk for a second. Ava rules. Must be a reoccurring guest. Funny as fuck. Yes.
Thank you for saying that.
Yeah, it's the narrator. He's a funny motherfucker too. So if he's complimenting you. Hey, Ava, what are your plans for the future now that you'll never be on John's show again?
I feel like I'll just keep doing what I was doing in between.
Yeah.
Since I last spoke with him, and then I'll wait 2 years, and then I'll try to get back on the show.
Ava has hit for the cycle tonight. Absolutely. Yep. It looks like Ava looks like Ava transitioned on me.
There you go. It looks like transition. That's what he said to me. He's like, "Oh, you turned on me."
You turned on me. He said, "I turned on everybody, asshole. Mind your fucking business." Ava thinks this is pedantic.
Not this.
Ava talking about Stuttering John. That takes a lot of balls. There's his Bruce Jenner joke.
Balls.
Okay. Love you, Ava. Would listen every day, says Mary Jane. And she listens to us for a while. So
thank you.
These are all good people. Dick Van Patten.
Dick Van Patten.
Ava
and Buck Owens.
John's thank you list. Damn, I was betting it was brutal Black Death metal. Ava's music.
Yeah.
She really is a natural at this. Very hard to find. I agree.
Thank you.
Just showed up. Who's the trend? Kind of gross. Like this is El Diablo.
I like my balls.
You know El Diablo.
El Diablo does this.
El Diablo.
We need DJ Dabbles and Ava to link up for remixes.
Oh,
I would be honored to do that.
Ava, honest answer, please. Has John been hurting or helping the trans community?
I think he's irrelevant to anything dealing with trans issues in the same way he's irrelevant to everything else, except the Dabbleverse.
Right.
Right.
That is the best answer anyone could give.
Yeah.
I would make the argument. At the highest aspiration, all I wanted to do was just like be a trans person that didn't behave the way that people that are trans do online, and he gave me that. So you can make that argument that he helped, that he just
All
let
right.
me not
That's how-
be a PC woke person. But
That's how I feel about it, being a Jew. That's why I dropped out of high school. I said, I'm not going to be successful like all these other Jews. Let's break this cycle, you know? It's vicious. The Smoking Lesbo. Thank you, Ava. Please take some of my money. I will force her to take some money. Don't you?
No,
worry.
that goes to Shuli.
No. Ava,
No,
please.
please.
Take Shuli's money.
Please.
Ava.
Drinks are on the house.
I forgot. I'm so sorry. I forgot the name of the other comedian that you have. He's so fun. He's so funny. Give it to him.
Anthony
My name's
Zenhauser.
Joe. Oh.
He's
No, not
amazing.
you,
He's
you
amazing.
idiot.
He's amazing.
Yeah,
all three of you are really funny.
Thank you. Thank you. And I love that you didn't mention either of the two in the back.
Thank God.
Thank you for that. I appreciate it.
No, I was saying on top.
No, I'm saying you're right for not mentioning that. I'm crazy. Far right, far left, same shit, different pile. Victor
Yeah,
Mature,
absolutely.
checking in. Straight out of Controlophin?
They're making a reference to the I have an album called Straight Outta Coffin. So they're
Oh, okay. So it was a typo. Lil Connor P. We'll check out some of the music. Just don't copyright strike me. All right, real quick. El Diablo, 1, 2, 3. Thank you. All right. We are all caught up. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Ava. I mean,
Ava, you were
Ava
great.
Riza.
You were great.
Thank you so
Ava,
much.
flash her website up again, please, so people can go support
you.
avariza.bandcamp.com. Go support Ava. Ava, hang out a minute. Thank you, everybody, for being here, for supporting us. You guys are the best community out there, and we love you guys for it. Tomorrow's Friday. We'll see you tomorrow, right?
See you
Bye,
tomorrow.
everybody.
That's all for the Uncle Rico Show. That's all for the Uncle Rico Show. Grab one more beer and shout out, Skull Good. Bye.